Alright. That should do it. We should be live. It's not quite 5. But we are live. Alright. Let's see what we can get up to tonight. Tonight's going to be a nice chill hangout, shiny hunt session. I'll be in Discord. We'll be listening to some tunes, which I think need to be a bit louder compared to the microphone. It looks like. So if I turn that up to there, and then turn this down to there. There, okay. You guys should be able to adjust the music to be louder or quieter if you need it. Or, the volume. It should be a good balance now between myself and the music, so. Okay. Alright. Gonna do some shiny hunting. Hope you guys are also shiny hunting along with me. It is officially the end of, I think, everyone that I know of doing any kind of safari stuff, so. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yo, I'm at work. I'm not gonna be here, but good luck.
Thanks, KT. I appreciate it, man.
Later.
Enjoy work. Good on him. Good on him for getting the work done today, hey? I have the auto counter going. I just want to make sure everything's working. Make sure everything sounds okay. You guys just let me know if it's not or if it is. Alright. Live on YouTube. There we go. Nice. What up, Sandy? Sandy, Maxie, Max, and KT. A solid crew. All people that have gotten shinies. Right? Yeah, Maxie, KT, obviously, Matt, Sandy. Yeah, a bunch of shiny getters. So if ever there was a good group of people to have, it's the shiny getter group. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my battling boys. I love the battling group. The group that knows how to battle and get things done. But I need the luck of the shiny crew tonight. That is a large number of encounters. This game, Michael, this save file, dude, is cursed. I don't know what I did, but man, it does not like me. Like, it was 14,966 for Cyndaquil, 12,869 for Psyduck, and now I'm just hunting the Oddish. So we're at what, at 11,073? Yeah. You're also at work, Sandy? No worries, buddy. We should be live for a couple of hours tonight. Nothing too crazy, but you know what I get to do on the side is I get to play some RuneScape as well. That's the best thing about shiny hunting on a PC with like a cartridge, is that you get to play your cartridge and you get to play RuneScape at the same time, so double the fun. All right, sounds good, Motive. I hope the podcast is worth listening to and that something cool happens. Appreciate the good luck, buddy. Don't worry, tomorrow we'll be back with some more of your favorite factory suffering fun. But for tonight, we're going to take it easy. I really, really want to get my hands on this Oddish. Like, I really want this Oddish. I want to keep playing Crystal so bad. You guys have no idea. Like, I had so much fun just getting through the first gym with my shiny Quilava / Cyndaquil. But dude, once I get this Oddish, I get so much of the game opens up when I get this Oddish. I get Gym 2, I get all of Ilex Forest, I get Gym 3, I think there's the Team Rocket stuff in the Slowpoke well, if I remember that correctly from Heart Gold Soul Silver. So I should be able to have a whole lot of fun. Once I get this Oddish, I'll be free. I'm waiting for the freedom. I need the freedom. Sandy, you're yearning for some more gameplay from me and old KT. Yeah. Get me out. Oh, man, and if it happens tonight, oh, if it happens on stream, if I get out, did it die? No, please don't tell me stream died. Oh, I don't want to have to deal with YouTube hating on me again tonight. Alright, let's check the YouTube studio. What's it showing? Alrighty. Is stream dead? am I dead? No, it shows I'm good. Let me just check it. No, it looks like I'm good. But if it is bad, just let me know. Okay, it's back for all three of you. Okay. Died for you as well. Pete, speaking of people who are getting shinies, what's going on, Pete? Welcome back, brother man. Hope things are going well for you, buddy. Hoot Hoot. Also, I would absolutely take a Hoot Hoot. I would, every day of the week, I would take a Hoot Hoot for sure, because, dude, I just want Gen 2 shiny more than anything. It's cool that I got the Psyduck, but I would have been, like, 500% happier if it had been an Octowl. Just because I want to play Gen 2 for the first time with Gen 2 Pokemon. So I think I'm just going to end up using the Psyduck as an HM mule, rather than actually play through using him as much. Although I say that, and my Oddish, I want him to learn Leaf Storm. So, like, I'm going to have to keep it as a Gloom until I think level 45 or something. Sandy, can't wait to see this Venonat Sparkle. You're the devil. You're the devil, man. You're a bad guy. You're not a good dude. Thanks for that. Also, is the controller too clicky? If the controller's too clicky, I can try using my Switch 2 Pro controller. Which, that actually sounds kind of nice. So let me know. I know it is clicky, but it's a wired controller, and it's got like a big old wire, and it's just a Switch 1 wired controller, but I like it because I don't have to deal with it charging. I can just, and you want, okay, hang on. Hold on. I'm about to show you guys the actual best thing about this wired controller. All right, check this out. Check this out. Oh, what am I? What am I? Oh, just don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit on the couch. I'm gonna watch TV, and I'm gonna shiny hunt right here because I got a big old controller cord. That's right. I live in the future. Oh, it reminds me of when I was a kid. We used to have this really crazy long extension cord that my dad used for work one time, and then his company just let him keep it. And we used to use this extension cord to run power from our house into our shed, where we would keep an old CRT TV and an N64, and we would play some N64 and have sleepovers in the shed sometimes. Might need to wait about 7 years for Pedal Dance. Pedal Dance, Chief. Thank you. My brain fell off. What's going on, Dryad? Dryad Chief swinging by. Thanks for being here, y'all. Yeah. No. It ain't. It's not Leaf Storm. Pedal Dance. Pedal Dance is the move I have to wait not quite 7 years for, but a good amount of time for. So ready for Shiny Psyduck number 2. I don't know why I went live tonight. I don't know what I'm doing live. I should probably just wrap it up right now, right? You guys are the worst. Pedal Dance at 44, Michael. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Which I think is going to be worth it, right? So it's kind of something I have to think about. And I've looked at it a couple of times, right? Where if we go Gloom on the Pokedex, and check this out. We go to Moves Learned. We go to Gen 3, or Gen 2. I'm playing too much Gen 3, my bad. It gets Pedal Dance at 44, but I do have access to Giga Drain as a TM, right? Is 10 power worth using Gloom for that long? Because I also do get healing. And I want to put Toxic on it. Or not Toxic, Sludge Bomb. I want to teach it Sludge Bomb as well, because Bellossom can't learn Sludge Bomb. So I was thinking about having Sludge Bomb on. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think it would be cool to get Pedal Dance. Well, and it's a Bellossom, though. It needs to dance, right? It needs to. I feel like it needs Pedal Dance. That move feels like it was made for Bellossom. Sounds good, Chief. Hopefully I'll be able to have some good news for you, buddy. You think Pedal Dance is worth, Mike? Ah, dude. The more I think about it, the more I want it. Like, I just think it's such a unique move, and it's Bellossom. It's my little hula girl, right? I want her to be able to dance around with her pedals on. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste Giga Drain. Yeah. And it's I don't know who else I'd use Giga Drain on, to be fair, but it is a TM. Petal Dance is a learned move, so I think you've convinced me, pal. Venonat. I want none of that. Venonat. I don't know, man. Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. The big issue with this shiny hunt, by the way, which I'm sure you guys have kind of spun together, this is Sweet Scent. I have to do Sweet Scent. And the reason I have to do Sweet Scent is because of how long it takes to get encounters in Ilex Forest. Like, that actually wasn't too bad. Normally it's double that. Normally I have to go all the way up to the trees and back to get one encounter, and it just takes so long. So I've just been Sweet Scenting. I don't know. Maybe it'd be faster to run, but it feels like it's not. Yeah, like this is more what I'm used to in terms of encounter speed. So Sweet Scent it is. Yo, Max, have I considered getting another crystal version, even if repro to double system hunt? So, for my Dream Team quests, I only single hunt. Like, this is a DTQ, so I really want all of the Pokemon to have the same trainer ID and to be from the same game. That's what I did with Ruby, and it just kind of makes it feel more like it's a team, right? And I don't have to think about level curve and obedience that way. For shinies where I just want the Pokemon, I've double hunted, or I've multi-system hunted, like in Safari Zone. Whenever I do Safari Week, I always multi-system hunt, but generally speaking, the shiny hunts I do are either DTQs, the Egg Nightmare Fiasco that Twisted Motive put me onto, or like random stuff like I'm trying to get shiny Porygon from the Leaf Green Casino. And I've been playing them on my little Game Boy Micro here, because I can take this with me anywhere and get some cheeky shiny resets in whenever I can. But yeah, no, I'm not much of a multi-system hunter. Plus, my multi-system is this. It's playing RuneScape as I shiny hunt. So, I'm trying to get 100, I'm trying to get 99 sailing right quick. That's the goal. I thought the big issue was 13,000 encounters, Sandy. That's, it's not 13. Okay, listen, we're still only just over 11. We're not even 11,100. So, I still got time, right? It's not completely cooked, right? As long as it's not double odds. If it's under double odds, I'll take it. It's okay. The fear is that I do all this for, like, Shiny Paris or something. Don't. Okay. That's a legitimate DTQ, and you're a real one for sticking to that. It just feels better, you know? Like, my Ruby team is my Ruby team, not my Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green team. Like, it was that set of boys on that cartridge. Do you guys do that as well? I always refer to Pokemon that look like a dude as a boy. Like, my shiny Zangoose is a girl, but that's still my boy. And my shiny Blossom, even if it's a girl, or even if it's a boy, it's a girl, right? You know what I mean? Like, if I had a shiny Gorbis, that's a girl. Milo is a girl. My Vaporeon, when that shines eventually, is going to also be a male, but that's a girl. She's my girl. That's my girl right there. I don't care. I'm gonna name her Siren. Wobble, good to see you, dude. We got a little bit more of a chill situation tonight. No Battle Frontier, no Tower, no Factory, no Dome. Tonight, we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna shiny hunt, and I'm gonna try my best to get an oddish on screen in Crystal so I can keep playing the video game, because I got that series that I want to keep playing on. Double odd can't hurt you. It's not real. Double odds would suck. Sandy, you went double odds, I guess almost triple odds, for one Pokemon, and you were losing your mind. Did you end up getting to triple, Sandy? I feel like you were just under triple, right? Oh, Psyduck. Psyduck, you better stay yellow, buddy, because I don't need... Look, okay? Look. We have yellow Psyduck. which is fine. I don't want any more of this blue. That can be the only blue Psyduck I need to see, okay? But man, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful Pokemon. Why don't we do this right now? Why don't we go and send out the shinies? Let's take a look at our boys here. Ooh, that's also real pretty. That's all I got. That's all I got to show. That's the end of show and tell for now. But it's a pretty good one. I'm pretty happy with that show and tell. Do I have any nickname ideas for Shiny Blossom? I keep going back and forth between two, Max. I really wanted to name it after Yvonne, my girlfriend, who got me the crystal. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'll look at a Pokemon named after my girlfriend as, like, that Pokemon. I think I'll always just think of my lady. Whereas I want to keep the Pokemon having an identity of its own. I know this, it's ridiculous. It's pixels on a screen. But when I think about Rend or Oxide, those guys, those are my boys, right? Like, there's memories with those. So right now, instead of Yvonne for the Bellossom, I'm leaning towards Lanakila, which is a reference to a game that I've been playing a crap ton of lately. Let me know if you guys know. Let me know if you guys know who Lanakila is a reference of. And it's a very Hawaii-sounding name. You were just shy, 22. Okay, yeah. Mr. Double Odds Inferno over here. I'll be fine. Hello, Lego. Speaking of people who've been getting shinies lately, I hope you've come to bless the stream, pal. I'm in desperate need of one myself. Do you guys want to see the save time on this cartridge, by the way? This is how long I've been doing this. I have been shiny hunting in this game for 280 hours, and that isn't even including how long it took me to get Cyndaquil, which was 14,000. So, dude, this game is gonna have its time maxed out by the time we get to the Elite Four, guaranteed. Ooh, I like Lilo as well, Sandy. That's nice. Wobble, the Gen 2 Cyndaquil line shinies are gorgeous. Yes! I knew I needed to shiny hunt these guys in Gen 2 because of how unique the sprite color is. I think the purple's really pretty. That's exactly how you spell it, Max. Yeah, exactly. Ren and Oxide, they are the boys. Yeah. So Lanakila is a mountain in the Alola region in Pokemon Ultra Sun or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I've been jamming it. I have been jamming the hell out of my Ultra Sun. I'm having so much fun in the battle tree, trying to use my shinies, similar to what I did in Ruby, but I'm just doing it in Ultra Sun. And I'm really aiming for that 100 streak, and I've gotten so close a couple of times. So, yeah, I think referencing Alola in Gen 2 is kind of cool. So, right now I'm leaning towards Lanakila. Or just Lana, but I think Lanakila is a little prettier. 280 hours and 1 badge. Dude, who's the second gym leader? Is it Whitney or is it Bugsy? Is that in this game or is that Gen 4? I feel like Bugsy might be Gen 4, actually. I don't remember. But the second gym leader is gonna have another thing coming when they see me roll up with 400 hours under my belt and 3 shiny hopefully only 3 shiny Pokemon. Like, right now you're working on gold in Gen 4 Factory. Dude, good luck. Gen 4 Factory is brutal. Are you in, like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum? I assume there isn't... I don't think there is a factory in Diamond and Pearl, right? Because I think Diamond and Pearl had a lesser battle tower thing, kind of similar to how Ruby and Sapphire didn't have the Frontier, if I remember correctly. But Gen 4 is not my forte, considering I just said Bugsy, who... The more I think about it, the more I think that's a Gen 4 gym leader. Loving the Gen 2 hunting. Never played Gen 2. This is my first time ever playing through the generation, so I figured, why not, right? Why not have a shiny-only playthrough? It'll be very, very memorable. I will always remember the first time I played through Generation 2 with my shiny team. So, that is the theory behind it, at least. Let's see if I can do this. The percentage of each Pokemon on this route, we have Oddish at 50%. We have Paris at 5%, I believe. Then Noctowl and Psyduck are 10. And then I think Venonat's 25. I think that's right. How can I check that right quick? I'm gonna pull up my calculator, or my encounter calculator. Hang on. I feel like Paris was 5. DOR, you're considering doing this for Black 2 and Gen 5. Just full shiny team, dude? Have you thought about who you want your Pokemon on your team to be? Okay, let's check this out. Let's see how accurate I was. Crystal. We are in Ilex Forest. We are walking, and it is nighttime. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, so it's 5% Noctowl, 5% Paris, 30% Venonat, 10% Psyduck. Oddish, I was 100% was 50%. Psyduck, I was 100% was 10%. The other 3 I knew were like a smattering like this, but yeah, that is our chances. We have a 50% chance of our next shiny being an Oddish. So surely we're getting it. Kanto. Dryad, I only see Kanto. Did you post something else? Oh, Johto is your favorite region. You like that Kanto was included? Nice, man. This is my first time playing Gen 2. I've played Johto before, but never in Gen 2. It was only ever Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so... Full shiny, but you don't have much free time? Yeah, I get that. These type of playthroughs are... They're a commitment, because you're talking multiple years oftentimes, unless you're multi-system hunting. Like, if you're doing a single system DTQ in 1 out of 80, 192 odds, you got a good chance of taking a while to get any member, let alone the full team. Exhibit A, right here. I like the tunes. I'm enjoying the tunes that we got going on here. Oh, Oddish. You are less green, and your leaves are not as gold as I would like. But one of these days, you're gonna hook me up. I can feel it. I got a good feeling. Maybe I just needed to stream to get some luck. And you know what the nice thing is Sandy's not here to siphon all the luck out of the place. Last time I decided to stream shiny hunting, he got 3 shinies over the course of one stream. So, maybe the luck's on my side now. Uh-oh. Dualox, you gotta stop EV trading when you're Ooh, what did you screw up, and how fixable is it? Because, man, when you mess up a shiny, or an EV training in Gen 3, it's a pain. It's such a pain. Ugh. Those berries are not the easiest to get your hands on. Especially if you have a dead battery, good luck. At least I can't get Shinoed in these games. That is very true, Sandy. I tried going back and looking at my shiny Psyduck clip to see if I could tell the difference between the shadows, but you can't. Like, it's so hard to tell. I don't even know if there is a difference, to be honest. Lego, you enjoy single hunting the most. Nice. Double hunting is the most you'll do since you enjoy the process and the captivating moment. Yeah. I don't mind it. Like, for me, if I'm double hunting, I'm doing 2 games at once type of thing. Like, right now, I could easily be doing Crystal, Oddish, and I could throw, like, Leaf Green on in the GameCube, and I could do that for Porygon, and I could probably do both of those at the same time. But it's 2 different hunts, you know what I mean? Rather than 2 different 2 systems doing the same one. But again, it's how you like to play. That's the big thing, is what you prefer for shiny hunting. As long as you are shiny hunting, that's the important part. Your Suicune lost to a Scyther. A Scyther? Not even a Scizor? How does that happen, Sandy? God, what would Scyther do to Suicune? He must have, like, Silverwind crit Omni boosted or something. I don't know. That's a Riley level throw. I don't know how you pulled that off. Trickery, you think the best way to remedy bad EV training is to max out 2 stats to 255, remove 10 in each, then add another 8. Then you have 4 left over for sure. Max out 2 to 255, remove 10 in each, then add 8. To get it to 253? Interesting. I like it. 8 is easy if you have Pokerus and Macho Brace as well. I like that. So that'd be 253. Yeah, that gives you exactly what you need. Dude, that's clean. I like that a lot, Trickery. I might just start doing that, dude. That sounds way easier than having to count. Have I knocked out 38 of the same Pokemon? I think it's 38. It's been a minute since I had to EV train in Gen 3. Dulox usually miss like 4 or 6 EVs because of it. Ooh, that hurts. Light Screen Scyther set, swords, 6 sword stances and double team. You called it there, Trickery. Yeah, sword stance plus double team. A tale as old as time. We all know a certain little bug that did pretty well with that strategy. Oh, man. Shedinja might be my favorite Pokemon I've ever used in battle facilities just because of how goofy and unique it was. Oh, and man, some of the dodges, some of the clutch, like, Rock Tomb dodges were such a highlight of that entire series. Hello, Oddish. You think it was sword? That makes sense, Sandy. Sword Stance, double team. I think Trickery probably was right. Just immediate. If a Suicune's gonna lose to a Scyther, something horrible has to happen. Most likely, it is gonna be double team, Bright Powder, Quick Claw, Focus Band, that kind of thing. Then you don't have to count. Yeah, I guess Trickery, but I normally don't go to 100, right? Oftentimes I go to level 60, but I don't know. Sometimes I go 100 for stat spread differences. Like, there are some Pokemon I've leveled all the way to 100 because they survive this thing at level 100, but they might not survive it at level 60, for example. Like, last year you found Pokerus and Heart Gold and an Emerald, dude. Yeah, that's pretty good. I found Pokerus during my Ruby DTQ, and it has been a godsend. I was able to send Pokerus through every game that I have. I now have it in every gen, which is clean. Hey, Oddish. Oh, hi, Beaveries. Yes. Beaveries, now that you're here, can you please summon a shiny for me? You have been here for every shiny during this DTQ, so I need your help. I need you to summon one, please. Bastion was weaving past rock slides like it was his damn job. Man, there were a couple. I remember there was one time where we were up against a Blaziken. Rend got a return in, but I didn't have a chance to Sword Stance. Got the Blaziken down to like a quarter HP, and I had to choose between potentially losing Registeel to Overheat because of Blaze, or sending out Shedinja and praying, and Shedinja dodged the Overheat to keep going. Oh man, it was so sick. Or maybe it was a Flamethrower. I can't remember, but I remember the Fire move dodge, because I saw the Fire move and I was like, oh, it's over. Oh, Shedinja. What a fun Pokemon, man. Level 100, it's not always necessary, Trickery. Like, my tower team with Ninjask, Marowak, and Vaporeon, I did their EVs and I calced all their stats and I looked everything over as if they were level 60. So that's sort of what I based everything around. Whereas if I then leveled them up to 100, it would be completely different, and there would be some things that would get completely screwed up. For example, my Shedinja, not Shedinja, my Ninjask, his HP is divisible by 4, so that I can get 3 substitutes off and still have a quarter of my HP left to trigger my Lychee Berry for Baton Pass into the whack. So the power of friendship. That Bastion honestly was the most power of friendship Pokemon of all time. Like, Rend was cool, right? He was just, that was a cool Pokemon. You have a sword dancing shiny Zangoose, slice him through stuff. That is cool. Oxide was just an absolute beast. Like, that was a broken Pokemon. That thing clutched up all over the place. And then Bastion was just hopes and dreams. Like, that Pokemon was let's hope for the best and see what happens, and Friendship cleared the way. Thank you, Sublime. I hope things are going well for you. Happy Monday, by the way, folks. It was a holiday here for us, so I've been enjoying myself. Went and played some golf with the lady this morning. And then took it easy, went out for dinner, and now here we are, shiny hunting. On your way back from the beach, try to multitask and summon a shiny. Thank you, Beaveries. That's all I could ever ask for, pal. Summon leftover stuff, it's crucial to hit the right HP. Yes, it is. I can't remember who it was that taught me about the divisible by 4 thing, but it's so clutch. For some Pokemon, level 100 is worse than lower levels. I'm assuming you're meaning more offensive Pokemon, Beaveries, because maybe they miss the knockout if they're at level 100 rather than at 60. I could see that. Max, Shiny Emerald playthrough began last night with Shiny Trico. Yeah, dude, I saw in the Discord. Massive congratulations. What an absolute keen setup, man. You may go for Tailo, Electrike, or Aeron? Personally, of those, Electrike is my favorite. I think Manectrix Shiny in Gen 3 is just so beyond clean. So that's where my vote goes. I vote Electrike myself. Alrighty, I'm gonna go grab a little bit more beverage. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run away. I'm going to get into an encounter, but I'm not gonna look. We're gonna start the sweet scent. I'm gonna walk away, and since I'm not looking, we're gonna get a shiny this time. If it's a shiny, I'm gonna be ticked off. Alrighty. Beverage attained. Let's get back into it. Yes, exactly. If I'm not looking and I act like I don't care, it will be shiny. That's the rule. Manectrike with King's Rock, T-Bolt, T-Wave, Bite. Might be... Ooh, I kind of like the sound of that, Max. Yeah, I don't really know what else you would put on Manectric, to be honest. I just know him as the Thunderbolt T-Wave Biter. So, I guess last move maybe like Quick Attack for a little bit of priority in case something endures on you. You don't think King's Rock activate for... I think it's Bite, Trickery. I think it's only Bite would work for that. Maybe it works with Quick Attack? I don't know. I haven't looked at King's Rock. Because in my head, it was all... I always thought of it like, oh, it has to be a contact move, but that's not real. I don't know why I always thought it had to be contact. It's like the Mandela effect, I think, because I've talked to a few other people who thought the same thing. What are we at? We have 11,149. Some rookie numbers, man. We got to get these numbers up. Oh. Do you know how cool it's going to be to get to play through Crystal? I don't. But I'm excited for it when it happens. Double T, welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you for the good luck. Hopefully it shines soon. It needs to. I'm running out of faith. I'm all out of luck. Every time I see Psyduck, I get skeptical, man. I don't trust it anymore. It's not a trustworthy Pokemon, in my opinion. Oh, without spoiling anything, are any of you able to tell me what the highest level Pokemon is for the next gym? I try not to overlevel. Like, I try and keep my Pokemon within the level line of the gyms, just for a little bit more fun. But I never want to look it up because, like, I know it's a 30-year-old game, but I don't want any spoilers, right? Like, I want to go into this next gym not knowing who it is and be surprised. Obviously, if it's Whitney, I'm familiar that I know for a fact she has a Miltank. But other than that, I don't really know any of the other Gen 2 gym leaders right off the top of my head. I've only ever played through this game once, and it was on Heart Gold many years ago. You should get a Vileplume with Hidden Power Fire. Ooh, that would be nice. For Gen 3? Yeah. I'm going to be interested to see how the Battle Tower goes in Crystal. I've never seen, looked at, done, experienced, know anyone who has, but I know there is a Battle Tower in Crystal, so I think trying to take it down with a couple of the team members could be slick. Right now I'm leaning towards the 3 Pokemon that I won't have for a very long time, which are Sneasel, Skarmory, Suicune. I think that would be a pretty slick team, but I might swap Skarmory for Cyndaquil. I think that might be a bit of a stronger core. Level 16. Okay, thank you, Lego. What's my Quilava? Isn't he around level 16? So I might not be able to use Quilava anymore. Let me see. Oh, Quilava's 17. Okay, so Quilava's going to be off the table. I'm going to have to get through the next gym with just Dodgers and Oddish. And hopefully no one else. Hopefully there is no other Pokemon that I can bring with me to the gym. Alright, Oddish. I really want you to be a lady. I think Duck Dodgers is a boy, right? I think. Yeah. No, Duck Dodgers is a girl. Dodgers is a pretty lady. Okay, I didn't know that. I think my Tyrogue is going to be guaranteed a boy. Suicune doesn't have anything, so yeah. It'll be a balanced team, I guess. I'm going down? Absolutely not. Dude, do you have any idea how good Oddish is going to be? Or how good Duck Dodgers is going to be, dude? Duck Dodgers? You think Dodgers isn't going to clutch? I think Dodgers is going to be the man. I don't even remember the typing of each Gen 2 gym. I don't either, to be honest. I can't remember all the types. The only 2 games that I would say I really know well are Gen 1 and Gen 3. Because those are the games I grew up playing, right? So, they're just ingrained in my brain. Yo, Stokaido. Good to see you, man. Did you end up deciding on if you were going to make a new save or keep the one you had going? I saw your message. I might have responded a little late, but I did respond to you. But me personally, man, I think you keep that save going, because that's a little mark of honor right there. Stokaido recently maxed out his hours in his save file, which I'm gonna end up doing here in this copy of Crystal, apparently. Oh, Venonat, you are such a rat. Huh? Stokaido, you're right. It was Stolzgeist. It was Stolzgeist, not you. I'm sorry, man. Listen, in my defense, Stolzgeist and Stokaido are somewhat similar. I am sorry, you're right. I was mistaken. My bad, buddy. My bad. But how close are you to maxing out the hours in your world, buddy? Just for reference, just in case. Welcome back, Maddie. Are you gonna bring me the good luck? Where's the shiny? It's in my team. The shiny's right here. Here, I'll show you. There's one shiny, and there's two. That's all I got, though. Although, I have now gotten a shiny in Gen 2, 3, 4, 7. So, I need to go 5 and... I need 5 and 6. And then I'll be Mr. Worldwide. At 175 hours, you got a shiny Bidoof the other day while on holiday. Dude, nice! Absolute legend. So I assume you're going to use him as an HM mule, right? It's what he was made for. And in Gen 4, doesn't his shiny sprite pop up on the screen as well? So you get to see him every time? Trickery, you're always lucky during my streams with Ivy breedings and shinies. Can I have some? Now, that being said, I did get the shiny Sea King during Safari Week. That was really cool. I got to get a shiny live on stream, and it was a Safari shiny. Now, it was Sea King, which is like probably the worst one to get, maybe other than Goldeen. But it was something. We got to have fun. I just really want to play this game. Because here's what would be really cool, right? Check this out. If I get the shiny on stream tonight, if I get the oddish, this is all going to be in the video, and then we can even continue playing for a little bit on stream, and that will be in the video. Which would be sick. Bibarel is so underrated with Swords Dance. And simply you're gonna get... Oh, you're gonna use him in the tower? Dude, see, I have a lot of respect for that because I think people who use Linoon in the Gen 3 stuff, like Tower, Pyramid, is sick. I think he's a really fun use, specifically in the Pyramid. I think Linoon's usability in the Pyramid is a really, really cool facet. There's a glitch to give Ditto HMs in Gen 4, and you really want to do it on a shiny Ditto? What move would you even give Ditto? Why not just, like, isn't Transform always just going to be the best thing a Ditto can do? Because of the stats? At least it was a Goldeen. Exactly, Trickery. Our good friend Twisted Motive has found, like, 13 Goldeens and caught, a good bit of them, and every single shiny Sea King he has seen, he has failed. So, I think that just makes me a better shiny hunter now, which is kind of cool. I'm just better at shiny hunting than he is, so, you know. Yikes, Matt. Yikes. You got your first live shiny on Safari stream, and your second and your third. Yeah. So what this means, Sandy, is the next time you go live, right? I'm going to go live in Discord, and then you have to show my shiny on your stream. The only issue with that is I don't think your potato of a PC could handle that. So here we are. Yeah. You can't even stream and be in Discord at the same time, let alone watch a stream. So worth a shot at least. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Double T found your first shiny in Gen 8 earlier today. Ooh, what'd you get? Was it Sword Shield or Legends Arceus, BDSP? What game were you playing, Double T? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Professor Oak. What's going on, Prof? Prof, just the other day, it was Yvonne's birthday, right? Took her out to a local spot. It was a tapas bar. It wasn't too bad, man. Like, they had some pretty good tapas. The bravas were pretty good. They had mussels and chorizo. And we were talking, and I was like, you know what? This reminds me of back when we were hanging out with Prof. All these bravas. Good to see you, pal. Hope things are going well for you, man. Are the odds for shinies in Gen 2 the same as Gen 3? Yeah. Trickery, they are 81.92. You can make them lower in Gen 2. In Gen 3, odds are always full odds. Like, there's no way of manipulating what the odds are for each Pokemon. Like, there is no shiny charm. There's nothing you can do. In Gen 2, if you are breeding with a shiny Pokemon, the egg has a much, much higher chance of being shiny as well. I think down to, like, 1 out of 64 for some Pokemon. So, quick question for you guys. Is stream lagging at all? Like, does my camera look laggy? It might just be on my end, but I just hope it's not live. Like, hopefully everything looks normal and it doesn't look all skippy. So, let me know. Yeah, what's going on, Max? We are indeed hunting shiny oddish in the Ilex Forest in Crystal. Phase 1, as you can see over there, was Psyduck at 12,869. So, we are seeing a shiny. It's just not quite the one I want to see. We should run that back. You'll be at stateside at some point. Buddy, if you guys are able to make your way up here, I would be more than happy to show you around, give you a little bit of the East Coast Canada way of life. I think that would be a dream. And of course, we'll take you to the tapas bar so you can compare and contrast actual Spanish tapas versus Canadian tapas. Stream is smooth, camera's laggy, game is smooth. I don't think it is because of low level or low light compensation, but we will turn that off at least. Oh, did I just crash my camera? I think I just crashed my camera doing that. I did. Okay, hang on. That's what I get for trying to change things live. Let's see. I'm gonna close down some things. I think my PC is just mad at me for doing too much at once. Okay, and let's try reactivating. Oh. And my game crashed as well. Dude, what is happening? Hang on. Oh, did my stream crash? Oh boy. No, it looks like I'm still live. Start this back up. Can I get my... Oh, we're back! Why is it so dark? Hello? What is going on here, man? Twilight Zone. We're in the Twilight Zone. Watch it have wiped my save. No, we're good. Okay. Alright. We're good. A few things crashed, but it was PC side. It wasn't, stream side. So we should be good. Okay. Let's try and fix... Let's try and fix this, shall we? Gain, I think, needs to go up. No, I think my camera crashed again. What is happening? Computer? Jarvis? Oh! Ooh, that's a bit bright! Huh. Looks like I've been in the sun. Hang on. Come on, I can save this. Come on. Come on, baby. Hold together. How's that? Are we back? Is everything okay? Are we still alive? Is the auto counter still working? The auto counter is still working. It looks like stream is still alive. And it should be a little less laggy now, hopefully, so. Okay. Nice. Let's see if this lasts. Sorry about that, y'all. Imagine the next shiny is another Psyduck. Dude, what is with you guys? Can I have some success, please? What about when I show up in Canada? You got some business up here, Sandy? Sandy, you got nothing coming. What are you talking about? Yeah, I think we're back. We're okay. Is stream okay? Stream, are you okay? Are you okay, stream? Double T, you were playing Shield, trying to catch an arrow for champions, and you ran into a random Rakdos. Dude, okay. Double T, I'm glad you said that, because, man, I really want to shiny hunt a Aerodactyl in Shield for champions, and I want to catch it in a Beast Ball. I think that would be sick. The crowd demands another Psyduck. I don't want another one, man. Thank you for the hope, Mike. I need it. Yeah, I think the camera should be better. Maybe it still looks a little dark to me. Maybe a little laggy as well, but not as bad as it was, right? Like, my hand can move up and down a little bit smoother. I don't know. I think it might also be the GB operator. The operator might be lagging out my PC a little bit. I've never streamed with the operator before. I've only ever streamed with the Game Boy player. So, what if we check the task manager? Performance. How's the performance looking? Looks pretty good. 40% memory usage, 30% CPU, temps are fine. I don't know. Might just be Streamlabs. Yeah, the operator should be okay, but I've never streamed with the operator before, so it might just be that Streamlabs isn't happy with it, and maybe it's taking up some resources. But I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with being like a PowerPoint up here. You're not looking here. No one's looking up here. We're all looking right there. We want to see the oddish. That's what we're looking at. So make a pull on the next shiny if I get the chance, Lego. I don't know if I want you guys to break my heart, man. No, I don't want my heart to broke. I already know what everyone's gonna say. I'm okay with it. Too much paleness? Double T, that's just me, dude. I am pale. I am a very pale man. Although, to be fair, the white flash from Crystal, I don't love. I'm not in love with the fact that the whole screen flashes white and how the whole battle screen is white. I do wish there was a little bit better. Never had a GameCube trickery. Can you play GBA games directly on that? You can play any Game Boy game on your GameCube if you have the Game Boy Player attachment. It's Nintendo released it back in like 05, and it comes with a disc as well that you put in your GameCube, and then the attachment goes on bottom, and you can plug Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance games into the bottom, and you can play it on your GameCube. And I have my GameCube attached to my Elgato HD60S, so that's how I'm able to play. That's how I play my GBA games, is through that. A shiny arrow in a beast ball, and I think that's the only way to get shiny arrow in a beast ball, Double T, because the one in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon that you get, or maybe it's just Gen 7 in general, it's gifted. It's a gift, so it comes in a Pokeball. And then I think all the other ones are fossils. I think every other way, I don't think there's roaming arrow other than in Sword and Shield. Oh, and Trickery, the best part of it all, dude, right there, baby. The Wavebird GameCube controller. I showed you guys how earlier I like to use this controller sitting on the couch while I shiny hunt. This is also the way to do it. Good old-fashioned Wavebird, man. Yeah, the anime. I do love the. I love the animations. Like when I was in Discord and Beaver, it was just Beaveries and I at the time when Shiny Psyduck popped up on screen. I saw it immediately, and then I got to see him like scratching his shiny little blue head, and it was so sick. The hope is tonight we get to watch Shiny Oddish do his little feet thing back and forth, like that. It's way more comfy than always holding the SP. Bro, Trickery. Not only is it more comfy than the SP, but you get to recline. You get to do this while you're shiny hunting. You get to just be fully reclined and chilling. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream. In terms of comfy handhelds, though, I think just the original Game Boy, just the original GBA, this bad boy right here, I think this thing is my favorite form factor. I think it's the cleanest. It feels the best. Put an IPS screen in that bad boy, and you're gonna have. It feels significant. It feels good in the hand. I think that's the play. If you can get your hands on an original GBA with an IPS screen, maybe you get yourself a USB-C battery mod as well. That's all you could ever need, and you're happy, man. Beast Balls and Sword and Shield is such a pain. Double T, I have Crown Tundra, so you can buy them with Dynite Ore, I think it is the name of the stuff. You get it from Dynamax Adventures. So that's the way I get my Beast Balls. Ooh, Doorstop 2DS. Doorstop 2DS is also pretty comfy, Sandy. I have to agree. Brother man. Didn't I recently build an awesome GBA? Yeah, it's this one, DOR. It's this bad boy. So this is my GBA that I reshelled. It's hard to see, but it is a metal. This is like aluminum, and then it has like a skeleton plate glass on the front. And I changed the buttons, and I changed the trigger. Like the triggers are tactile. You might not be able to hear it, but hang on. Maybe you hear that? Like the triggers click. Like they have a really nice click. So this has been my main system that I've been using. And what the best thing about it is I picked up one of these. Okay, we're doing a little show and tell. We do this every now and again. Okay, just one sec. We do a little show and tell on stream. The best thing is I picked up one of these recently. And I think every one of you should check out one of these if you're a wireless headphone person. This is just a little audio port, but it gives the device Bluetooth. So I pop this into the bottom of the GBA, right, like so, and then I have my AirPods in, and I'm just sitting, and I've got AirPod music on my GBA. I mean, what do you mean I can do that? We live in the future. This is my absolute favorite system that I own. Although I have to say, the Game Boy Micro has also like seriously been popping up for me and on my tier list. But just look at the difference. Like, look at how tiny the Micro is. You can sit it on top of the GBA. It's so small, but it's nice. Super, super nice. But yeah, all right, that's enough show and tell. Ugh. You can hear them. Yeah, it's nice. It's a really, really nice GBA. I'm very happy about it. It's the one I use most often, except when I'm out and about, and then I have the Micro in the pocket. Pokemon Ergonomics 101. I don't know if I had to choose. I think Sandy might be right. I think in terms of comfort, the Doorstop 2DS is so good. It's so comfortable. Don't let me get your hopes up. Yeah. No, Double T, I'm telling you, pal. The fact that the original GBA has a headphone jack means you can use one of these bad boys, and you can just have your AirPods going. That's life. That's all you need. You're gonna be on in an hour, so you can steal my shiny. Like, yeah, should still be around. Probably go for 3 hours or so today, so we got another couple left. Big Dawn on ya. What's going on, Donnie? Good to see you, pal. Hope you had a lovely Monday, brother. That's right. We're going for that oddish. I want that oddish. I need that oddish. I'm feeling like I should get an oddish. So, that's not oddish. As long as it doesn't shine, I'm fine. As you can see, we're a little over odds if you look down there. We got we got 11,204. Ooh, Trickery, are you in the factory and you just went up against Meganium 2? If so, I apologize for the next 30 minutes of your life because you are stuck. You aren't going anywhere. Just suffering is all that's left for you. Ooh. Oh, what the heck? I like this one. I like it. It's a good tune. Oh my goodness. It's Alphabooza. And it's Thomas. Two legends of the community popping in at the same time. Hope you guys are doing well, fellas. Hope you're doing well and having a good Monday. A wonderful day off. I agree, Dons. It's been a great day. Played a little bit of golf, had some tasty lunch, and now I'm going to do a little bit of shunting. I'm going to shunt. Just took melatonin. Oh no, Alphabooza, you're gone. Oh, Double T, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah. We were, yeah. My bad. That's on me, brother. Yeah, dude, check out the Beast Balls. Check out the Beast Balls. Yeah, no, Double T, I promise. I promise GBAs have headphones. Goon. Foolish behavior from me. Venonat, I need you to go away. I want nothing to do with your whole family, man. Okay. Well, if I can't have RuneScape open on my computer while I stream because my computer gets mad, I can just put it on my phone. RuneScape's a mobile game. Haven't you heard? Oh, this is such a good tune, man. What do you mean we're listening to this? What is it? No idea. You guys are gonna flame me. I don't know what city this is for. This is a Gen 4 city, I think. Maybe it's Orberg Town? Is Sandy here? Sandy, is this Orberg? Because I'm enjoying this tune right now. I'm gonna be so impressed with myself if it's Orberg, dude. Did I swap the buttons myself? Or did I have it built by someone, Dryad? Dryad, in terms of this GBA that we were just talking about a few minutes ago, and you're now asking me if I had someone else do the work. Well, there is a lovely gentleman in the chat right now. His name is KDonnie206. Him and I, 99.999% of him, are the ones who put this together. I sourced the parts. He used the hands because he's the techno man. He's got the soldering iron. He's got the whole shindig. So Donnie and I are the ones who put this bad boy together, and it was Donnie's hands that made it happen. That is a beauty. Oh, it's Gen 5? Ah, I'm no good. I'm no good. Do I have a preferred way to play my GBA games when not streaming, Michael? Yeah. It's this system. It's this GBA. It's the modded GBA that I was showing off. This is my number one. The Game Boy Micro has fastly been jumping up for me. That's my number two, and that's my pocket one right now. The one I keep with me. And then I have a few SPs. One of them is an AGS 101 with the upgraded screen. That one I use for cardio, like when I'm running on the elliptical machine. I use that one because it's a little more compact and it's a little bit easier to hold in your hands. And then I'm getting into like serious addict territory. But then I have one of the original GBA SPs, the 001 with the dimmer screen. And that's what I like to bring with me, like if I'm laying down in bed or something, or I'm about to fall asleep and maybe I just want to do a little bit of something on the SP, I'll use that one because the screen is a little bit more dim. However, if I am at home and I'm chilling, I will also throw GBA games into the Game Boy Player, the attachment for the GameCube. I'm kind of spoiled for options. I can kind of do whatever I need to do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a good tune. I agree. I don't think that's Drift Veil, Sandy. I don't think that's Drift Veil at all. Drift Veil is a lot more bumping. Alphabooza, you haven't played Crystal in 23 years. I know. I love when Oddish wiggles the little feet. It's so good. Prof, you need some help from Don's. Oh yeah, Don's has swapped out many batteries. He swapped out the battery on the Emerald that I'm always playing. He's a man. Why? Alpha Boozy needs something to fall asleep easy to, and you figured, why not? I'm not usually demonically loud. You better hope we don't get the shiny tonight, pal, otherwise you're gonna wake up real fast. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Crush Claw is growing on you, Trickery? Yeah. Yeah, man. I used Kangaskhan in the factory, and it has Crush Claw. It's crazy good. Like, every once in a while, you'll attack and do, like, just over half with Crush Claw, defense drop, and now you're like, okay, I just have a kill. Don't mind if I do. Maxi, you're doing a little bit of redacted shiny hunting yourself? Good to hear it, brother. Good to hear it. Okay, I do think my computer has chilled out a little bit. I'm going to try and hop back in Discord, so... I wanted to be in Discord, and I know if Maxi's shiny hunting and if Sandy's going to be hopping on, we can all hop in Discord together. We can all have a big old group hug. Make the channel status live on YouTube. YouTube. Lovely. Let's try that, shall we? Just screech like a banshee if it shines, Alphabooza. I would be so happy if it shined right now, so that could be part of the video. Yeah, no, just screech like a banshee. It'll be fine. Are we talking Halo 2 Banshee or what? Because those things had a nice screech to them. Ooh, Max, you're watching some more of that Pokemon X anime. I know you guys are big into that one. Last thing I watched... I didn't do my homework. I was supposed to watch the Destiny Deoxys movie, and I still haven't. And there are certain people who are going to be very upset with me for that. But it's okay. Kang just saved you against the Meg, and Milo's a weapon. Milo is an absolute animal. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't significantly drop the stream quality. If it does, let me know, and I'll close out of Discord again. But it is what it is at this point. Hello, Psyduck. Stay green. Or stay... green, jeez. Stay yellow. It's me. Yeah, Sandy won't be happy with me if I don't watch the Destiny Deoxys movie. He is the #1 supporter. Explode Boom Blast your eardrums? Ooh, okay. I have an idea. Also, I'm sure most of you guys know this, but Alphabooza has a main channel. You can just look it up, Alphabooza. And I'm not sure if it's something you guys would be into, but he does, like, animations of different series that him and some of his crew have going. The best way I can describe it is it would be similar to, like, a D&D animated campaign. So if you're interested, check it out. Just look up on YouTube, Alphabooza. You'll find him. He's got some really good quality videos on his channel. I've been a fan of his for a while now. And I actually got to do a cheeky little voice line in one of his recent episodes. So that was kind of fun. Had a little, what do you call that? Cameo. I had a nice little cameo in there. Thomas Factory's made you love Aerial Ace? Yeah. You know what it's done? I should love Aerial Ace, Thomas, but more than anything, I just hate Double Team, brother. I hate the problem more than I like the solution, I guess. You're gonna start spoiling it? Do the good guys win in the end? Did the good guys win at the end of the Pokemon movie? No way! Oh, I know what you mean now that... Okay. It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about, Trickery, but yeah. Victory Bell in the anime. It just yells. I do remember that. That thing was a freaking goblin. Oh, Oddish. How you torture me so. Alpha Booze's channel has been pumping out nothing but insanely high quality content for what, it's got to be close to a decade now. Alpha Booze, oh my god. Highly recommended. Obviously my shout out isn't going to be doing much for you because you are massive, coming up on 1 million subs, but I do think everyone should see it that can, because it's such high quality stuff. The return of Jackson Golf Ball. He'll be back. He'll be back. We'll get a cameo of him just dead on the ground somewhere. There are numerous Pokemon in that movie. Ooh, Sandy, see? I didn't think there would be any Pokemon in the movie, so now it's ruined. Maybe I won't even bother watching it. Bite Powder is worse for you than Double Team, Beavries? It can hurt a lot more. Yeah. It can hurt a whole lot more. Three more Pokemon, Thomas. Ooh, let me guess. Celebi. Oh, no, wait, you said Hoenn. Hang on. Hoenn. I'm gonna say Chimecho. I'm gonna say the other Lottie. And I'm gonna say just some random, like, let's say, I don't know, Reggie Ice. Let's say that. Let's do that. So nice of Riley to support a smaller channel. I do what I can, you know. I try and help out. I try and help out the boys. Yeah, Alpha Booze's channel is beyond insane. Oh, Milo. I should have thought about Milo, Thomas. Dang it. Okay, I got one of the Lotties. You already have a Chimecho? That took me like 3 hours, pretty much, one day. Lake Verity. This one I know. I know Lake Verity, right? This is Lake Verity. Okay, I did good. What is this? Change clock? I would never. I could never change my clock. Oh, shut up, Oak. What even is my select option? What do I have? I don't have a bike yet. What is bound to select? Do I have anything bound to select? No, stop it, Pokegear. Go away. Go to the pack. Oh, it's probably Old Rod, right? Yeah, it's my Old Rod. That makes sense. Okay. Forgotten about the Reggie, so it's 6. Got there. Beavries should have hunted Chimecho during the hot season. God. Yeah, that was a good one. That was fun, man. We were doing a Pokedex entry guessing game in Discord the other day, and Beavries got us with a good one. It was something like, this Pokemon is active during the hot season and has 7 distinct cries. And we were all like, hot season, okay, like bugs. No, it's like, it flies. It flies actively in the hot season, I think is what it said. So we were talking about, like bug Pokemon, flying Pokemon. Turns out it was Chimecho the whole time, so what are we supposed to do? You thank the based and powerful Gen 3 Pokemon streamer for graciously supporting us baseless and pathetic animation tubers. We are but chat. Yeah, I do what I can, Alpha Booza, you know. I like to support the smaller folks. I remember what it was like to be the little guy, right? You know, up here in my ivory tower. Oh, I hate everything about me. Skitty was 10 times worse than Chimecho. Ooh, yeah, Skitty was a pain. Do not defy you, prof. I'm trying. What if I do it one more time? What about that? What if I do it one more time? Oh, I did it again. Uh-oh. Could you imagine if prof just walks up to you in one of these games, just gives you a whack upside the head? Hello, Oddish. Can you believe... Have you guys seen what Oddish's shiny looks like in Gen 2? Because I haven't. I don't know what it looks like. I've never been here before. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even worried about it. It's completely normal. Also, at this point, by the way, Sandy, I have surpassed you, by the way, dude. I'm coming up on... I am over 23,000, right? Yeah. I'm over 23,000 looking for this Oddish. So you could take a seat, little bro. How's Factory been going of late? Alpha Booza, we're on a bit of a streak right now, brother man. Well, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen the VOD yet, but streak is alive and well at 56. We'll be streaming some more Factory tomorrow. Gonna try and do at least one round. We'll see if I can get 2 in. The issue is this next round is the hardest round of all. This is the most difficult round of Factory to get through, so I'm going to be taking my time. I'm going to be thinking things out. I'm going to let people who know more about the video game give me the help that I need when I don't know what the AI is going to do. And yeah, should be good. Shiny Psyduck incoming. Boys, come on. Okay, you know what? Maybe I might have deserved that one, Prof. I might have earned that one. Just missed the shiny frame with that tomfoolery. Beavers, if I miss shiny frames for the tomfoolery I do, I would have 0 shiny frames, because I love a little bit of goofballing. Anmol, hello, brother. You're 17 years old, and you have played Pokemon Fire Red, and now you're playing Emerald. Any tips for Emerald? Have fun, man. Just have fun. Don't worry about little things, right? Don't worry about what the best Pokemon is, or what the strongest opponent is, or what level you need to be. Just play the game. Have a bit of fun with it. Talk to NPCs, listen to the story, have the music on, try and enjoy the experience, do the best things you can to make sure that it's a memorable experience, I think, is the best thing you can do for yourself, my man. It's so easy to look at games and think about how you can optimize them, how you can do the best possible route. Nah. Just have a good time with it and you'll be fine. 33k overall. Oh no, I don't want to go 33k, Sandy. I don't want to do another 10,000 encounters, please. Please no, master. I don't want to do it. Sounds good. Thanks, Alpha Booze. I appreciate you, brother. Trickery, and remember to pound the thick fat of your belly drum. Yes, pound the thick fat of your belly drum. Swallow some sludge, and you'll be just fine. That honestly, those could be like derogatory if you don't know better. If you don't know what the reference is, you would hear someone say that and you're like, dude, what is this guy talking about? Let's talk of long phases haunts you as you head for 15k on Bulbasaur. I didn't quite make it to 15k, Alpha Booze. I was for Cyndaquil, I was 14,966. So my guess is that you will get it around there. You're not going to hit that fabled 15, I believe. Oh, Sandy, I hope not, bro. Dude, if you hop in here and you get a shiny right away, I'm banning you forever. You not only are you banned, but you are kicked, banned, and reported. Matt, you swallow sludge, and Beaveries, you have a growth of suction cups. Well, I am going to be a mother, so I think I got everybody beat. Dude, people who don't play or know about the Emerald Battle Frontier are gonna think we're a bunch of psychos. Trickery, I hope one day to open a real-life convo with Frontier greeting. Okay, I mean, if you're ever going to be a father, you could always... Oh, you could open with, I am going to be a father. Because that's one. That's a pretty decent one. Isn't there a guy that just laughs? Doesn't he just go, heh heh heh, or something like that? Screech is like music to me. That's a good one too, Thomas. Beaveries, I remember that one. I remember that. I remember seeing that one for the first time and being like, what did she say? Her what adventure? Ugh, gotta kick the big fish out of the small pond. I am the fish. This is a good tune. I'll take this tune. Chill with it. Come on, Noctowl. Noctowl, if you shined, I'd have been happy about it, man. I'll tell you what, I'll take a Noctowl every day of the week. There are 3 Pokemon I do not want. That's it. That's all and one of them, the only reason I don't want it is because I don't need it, right? Like, I already got one. I don't want a Venonat, and I don't want a Paris. I don't want a Gen 1 Pokemon. I want Gen 2. You try to play Platinum, but the file isn't loading. Fire Red and Emerald for now. I can't really help you with that, Animal. I don't know much about emulators. So there are probably some folks who could help you out with a Gen 4 emulator. But from what I understand, Gen 3 emulators have come a long way, so you should be alright with it. That sounds borderline too normal. Yeah, I mean, okay. You said a Frontier greeting. We didn't specify a bizarre one. Are we gonna have to do a tier list? Are we gonna have to do a tier list of most insane to most normal Frontier greetings to start a conversation with? That could be a little group activity we do on a Saturday after a stream one time. Pull that up in Discord and then we all come together and make a tier list out of them. I think that would be a lot of fun. Emma, you play in Android, so you're using John GBA? My man, I don't know. I don't even know what any of that means, pal. I wish I could help you, but I just use my cartridges. Like, this is the GB operator, which is a device that plays your cartridge. This is a crystal cartridge right now, so I don't know. Ooh, passing by just got gold. Nice. Congrats, pass by. Not sure if you're in the stream, buddy, but nicely done. Is there an online database with all of them, Trickery? I think so. Bulbapedia has everything. I would be very surprised if they don't have that. If not, we could just watch some Beavery streams for the next week and we'll see all of them. I'm sure Mr. Fulltime has the ability to write them down at some point. Prof, Gen 3 emulators are crazy. You played Emerald in a PSP. Okay, alright, show and tell isn't over. I want to show you guys something. Wait, shiny? Now, alright. My boy Donnie, my best pal in the whole wide world, mentioned to me that it is very, very, very easy to do what they call a soft mod for this game system. This is the PSP Go. And he said you can just basically pop an SD card in here, and it will boot from the SD card, and you can put whatever kind of games you want on it. This is clean. If ever I was to put like an emulator of anything on anything, I think it would have to be this. But the issue is, it only has the one screen. So I couldn't do like DS stuff. I would have to do Gen 3 or Gen 2 or Gen 1. But I have all of it. I already have all these games. So like, what would I even use this for? Here's what I think would be kind of slick. Just transfer my save files onto here and like have fun with my shinies on this in like Emerald. Like take my Ruby DTQ team and go fight Steven in Emerald. But I don't have to worry about their EVs or their levels or anything because it's It's not a real save. I think I'm going to transfer all my save files onto this thing, and then this would be my little screw around, have fun, do whatever I want to do with my Pokemon on that. I think that would be a cool little system to do it on. Because it's comfy. It's small. It fits in the pocket. It has this little lanyard hook thing that I could never use, but is there. Something to think about. There's a little girl in the factory that says, I just pretend I'm an adult. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I've heard about you could be ominous. That sounds cool, though. That makes me, like, if someone says, I've heard about you, that's right. You better have. You better have heard about me. You got no idea what I do. You modded your PSP? Which one did you do, Prof? Was it a soft mod or a hard mod? Because I'm just looking to keep it as, like, as basic as possible. Ideally, I don't want to change much about it, and I'd like for it to be able to revert to an unmodded state. If that makes any sense. Beaveries is the rain bot? Yeah, dude. Beaveries knows... I think Beaveries knows everything about the Gen 3 Frontier. I think he knows everything. Is my guess. Matt, you've heard about me in Beyblade. You've heard about me in Pokemon. You know. You already know. Speaking of Beyblades, and speaking of Prof being in the chat right now. Prof, did you end up getting them Beyblades? Did you open them? Did you have some fun with them? A little bit of Bey battles with some boys? Because right now, me and my boys, Donnie, Matt, Ghost Monkey in the chat, and Jansen, the four of us generally get together every Friday, and we just hang out and play Pokemon, and play some Beyblades, have a couple drinks, have some beer. It's a pretty damn good time, if I do say so myself. And the highlight is always the Beyblades, for me. Is the Starf Berry allowed for use in the Frontier once obtained? I would assume so. I can't imagine why not, Trickery. I haven't tried it with mine, to be honest, but I would guess. I don't know how good it would be. Is Starf the one that's a random... That's the random +2 to a stat, right? Dude, Endure Starf could end up being really cool on a Pokemon like Blaziken, which is like a mixed attacker. And you could have like, I don't know, maybe like Overheat, Thunder Punch, Reversal, other move. And then maybe like Earthquake, I don't know, or no, Endure, Thunder Punch, Overheat, Reversal. Those three. And depending on what stat boost you get, you can decide what you're going to do. That's pretty slick. It's because he has resident... Beaveries is... He lives there. You know that weird little house that's just kind of off to the side? That's his home. That's where he lives. That's Beaveries' home. The Barca Beyblade? I gotta see him, Prof. I gotta see him, baby. It is. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. I have very quickly come to cherish those, as weird as that sounds. Like, I've come to cherish them because I know it's not going to last forever. Just all of us being able to get together regularly and have fun and do our things because we're getting older, right? Like, Donnie's old. He's an old man. He's on his way out. So, we got to make sure... we got to make sure that we get the fun in while we can. Blaziken's a cool one. Like, some kind of mixed attacker that could take advantage of the speed, the special attack, or the physical attack, right? I think that would be cool. Scott allows you to stay for cheap as long as you keep battling. Is that your rent agreement, Beaveries? You have to keep putting on a show on a daily basis? Oddish. I'm starting to lose my mind looking at this Pokemon. I've analyzed every pixel of him. Everything. What other mixed attackers could you do Starf Berry on? Maybe you could do something that's bulky, right? You do something that reliably can get to that HP threshold, but for me, it's like... If you're gonna use like one of those pinch berries, you want to be able to proc it reliably. So it would have to be something like Endure or Sub, I think. Now you could also do it with Sub, right? Where you could do, let's say you have Ninjask, and you sub 3 times, proc your Starfberry, and then you have like Milo in the back or Metagross in the back, maybe those two. And then if it's a good defensive thing, you give it to, or physical thing, you give it to Metagross. If it's a special thing, you give it to Milo. And then they can also both be happy about the defenses as well. I could see that being kind of cool. Maybe T-Tar with Rest? Recycle Porygon 2. Is Recycle in Gen 3? Am I being baited? I never remember hearing or seeing anything about Recycle until like Gen 5. The factory collecting data from the battles, that's why they're scientists watching every battle. They are practicing to beat me because they know I'm coming. That's exactly what they're doing, Thomas. Is Recycle in Gen 3 on Porygon? Because, dude, I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up because I am literally currently shiny hunting Porygon in Leaf Green. That is one of my ongoing hunts. That might be what I want to try. I want to try that. That sounds so sick. Moves learned. Gen 3. Emerald. It's a thing! It's a thing! It's real! He learns it by level up. Brother. Recycle, Recover. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt? Maybe? Maybe those are the 3 you use? Oh my god! I want to think about that because I am currently shiny hunting a Porygon, and I was just going to do Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Recover, but I could see putting Recycle on there with Starf instead of lefties. Oh, that would be so cool, man. You looked into it last year, Beaveries. What'd you come up with? Tri-Attack, Ice Beam. Tri-Attack, yeah. Physical attack boost. Trickery. I like where this is going. I like where this is going a lot. Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, Recover, Recycle. I think we might be there. I think we might be trying to get there. Dude, and you do Ninjask? Oh, wait. You do Ninjask to pass. Like, maybe we give Ninjask, like, a defense barrier or something, and you pass that to Porygon, so it's a little more tanky, physically. I could see it. I could kind of see it. I don't think it would be good, but it would be really, really cool. It would be a lot of fun. I could also see doing it, like, I think I'm stuck on Ninjask just because, like, that's what I have. But let's say, for example, I bring a team of my shiny Ninjask, my shiny Blaziken, and my shiny Registeel, right? And let's say we do the Baton Pass, where we sub 3 times to get 3 speed boosts. Then we have the Starfberry activate. Is it a physical or special attack? Is it an attack boost? We go into Blaziken. Is it a defense boost? We go into Registeel. I could see that being kind of cool. Didn't know how to make it work at the time, so you did Gen 7 Snorlax instead. Yeah, Gen 7 Citrus, Recycle, Belly Drum Snorlax is a bit of an animal, especially in doubles with Mimikyu as a partner. Good luck. You know what's crazy to me, by the way, guys? I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a little thing we do around here that involves squeezing the lemon. And, yeah. I think it's time. We're gonna squeeze the lemon, y'all. I'll be right back. But I will get us off this bright white screen. We're gonna watch the flowers dance in the forest in the background. Okay, one sec, y'all. Gotta squeeze. a snake in my boot. Okie day. Alright, what did I miss? What did I miss? Bright powder toilet! Yes, I didn't miss the toilet, but it did not have bright powder this time. Riley streamed to wrap up the workday. Premier, welcome, buddy. Welcome. We're doing some shiny hunting today. Oh, Prof. Prof, that's clean. See, like, I want to do that, but I have Emerald and I have a really nice GBA, so it's like I have no reason to, but maybe you don't need a reason. You just have fun. You just do things for the sake of doing it. Who needs reasons for things, right? That's for logic. I don't have that. Alrighty. We desperately, very much so, would love to get our hands on a cheeky little shiny. Please. And thank you. How much money would I pay for a shiny? Not much. I probably wouldn't, to be honest. I feel like it would just take away the fun of it. Right? Like, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why would I waste money on a shiny when I can just earn that? I can earn this. I earned this shiny when it happens. I used lock-on, so the bright powder didn't work. Yeah, exactly. I have Odor Sleuth. I give it a nice sniff, and then I guarantee to hit. I don't even think that's what Odor Sleuth does. I think Odor Sleuth just makes it so you can hit ghost Pokemon if you're normal type, now that I think about it. But shh, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Well, Sean, you would have enjoyed this stream, my man, because not only are we shiny hunting in Gen 2, but we were just talking about cool things to do with Porygon, and I am hunting Porygon in Leaf Green. I really want to get my hands on one, so I'm doing the casino for him. And I was originally thinking of doing, like, Recover Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt with Leftovers as the item, kind of the bog standard, but we were talking about how Recycle's a thing. And how fun Starf Berry is, which is the berry that gives you a +2 in your stat, but it's random. And we could do, like, Recover, Recycle, and then, like, Try Attack and Ice Beam on Porygon 2. And we could just try and proc the berry maybe a couple times with some cheeky recovers. Like, here's the scenario in my head, right? Let's say we're going up against something like, I don't know, Kingdra, right? Let's say we're going up against a Kingdra. And it surfs me. And it gets me down into where my Starfberry procs, but then I recover on that turn. Well, Kingdra's going to then surf me again and bring me back down to where I need to be, and I recover again. And I get a little bit of that. Would it work? Probably not. But it's worth thinking about. Shinies are free. Shinies are earned, not bought, not purchased. Well, except for in cards. Because you can absolutely purchase shiny Pokemon cards if you want them. And I guess I've seen, like, people try and sell shinies in, like, Pokemon Scarlet. Anything with, like, an online base. So, Trickery, your factory run just ended with Dynamic Punch on Endure and then hurting yourself. Endure, Dynamic Punch hits, Confusion, hit yourself. Nice. Excellent. What was the streak at, man? That sounds like a nice little bit of pain to deal with. Hopefully it wasn't like a super crazy streak. Sean, where do you get that berry? Guys, you're gonna have to help me. It's either the gold or the silver berry for the Frontier in Emerald. You either need every silver symbol or every gold symbol. My heart tells me that's the one you get for heart or every gold symbol. I think it's every gold. If you get every gold symbol in the Battle Frontier in Emerald, you get one. I think. Or it's every silver. Pokemon Go is crazy with the selling. Yeah, that's another one, Prof. Every once in a while, I'll go on eBay to look up cards. Like when I was trying to get my hands on a PSA 10 Shiny Sneasel, I would see just Shiny Sneasel for sale in Pokemon Go, and I'm like, What are we doing here? Early 30s, you just want the gold trickery? I hope you get it soon, man. Aw, man. Once you get that golden factory, you're feeling pretty good. A lot better, to be honest. Because golden factory, that's no easy task, dude. It's not easy. It's tough. Landsat is silver. Okay, there you go. So it is gold. It's not an easy berry to get, by all means. It's a very challenging berry to get your hands on. But if that set is any good at all, I think it would be worth it, because I just think it would be so fun to try out. Backgrounds, costumes, shiny, regions, legendary. Yeah, like... But what's the... Can't you tell that you're not the original trainer? I don't know. I feel like that's just not... Like, what's the point? And you just... Dude, you know so many of them are hacked as well, right? Could you imagine spending money on a hacked Pokemon? Oh, yikes. Ugh. Sean, sounds like you have some grinding to do. You've got some experience in the Gen 3 Battle Frontier, though, man. Right? Like, I feel like you have your gold in Tower. I thought... Didn't you and I talk about your gold Tower team before? I might be misremembering, Sean, but I really thought so. And didn't you run into that Porygon in the Battle Tower? The one that's your profile picture? I think you could do it. I think all gold symbols is a fun challenge to do. I kind of miss when I still had that available to me, which is why I'm doing the shiny only all gold symbol challenge / shiny only 100 win streak in every facility challenge. But I think I might have been a little too big for my britches there, because oh my god, some of my shiny Pokemon are bad. But it's okay. Okay. What are we at? We're at 11,304. 236 this session, 127 per hour. That's pretty good. Honestly, most times that I do this, I'm a little bit more distracted, so normally I'm around 100. We're getting a bit of extra encounters per hour because I'm more focused. No golds yet, still training your... That's what it is, Sean. You have your Kanto starter team. Yeah. Still working for the Squirtle. Porygon is from factory. I knew you... I do remember you were encountering that Porygon. Very nice, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get better shiny Pokemon, Mike. So that's where Porygon is going to come into. I think Porygon is going to be a really good addition to the shiny team. I think, obviously, if I ever get my hands on my Marowak or my Vaporeon, that's just my Battle Tower team locked in. I think 100 in the Emerald Battle Tower with the team I have is going to be easier than the Ruby Battle Tower was. Because my Ruby Battle Tower team, there was no synergy. It was basically built on hopes and dreams, and the fact that it actually made it there was... It was pure dedication and beating my head against the wall. Whereas the Emerald Tower with Ninjask, Marowak, and Vaporeon, that team has synergy. There's a plan behind it. There was thought put into it, and the IVs are going to be solid on these Pokemon. We're gonna have a perfect 5 IV Cubone. Vaporeon has 4 perfect IVs. The only thing that's missing is speed, but it has enough speed to still outspeed everything other than other Vaporeons in its speed bracket, so it's fine. Yeah. Good. Now, when it comes to the other shinies that I have, Alakazam is weak. My shiny Alakazam has a 0 defense IV and a minus defense nature. So the second he gets looked at the wrong way, he just topples over dead. The Swampert's pretty good. I am looking forward to using the Swampert. I think the Swampert's going to be a really good teammate. But I don't know what I want to build around it. I have the Ampharos that I haven't used. Sean Ruby Battle Tower is what started it all. Looking forward to the Emerald Journey. Me too, man. Unfortunately, the eggs take so long. I really want to get through Crystal. I think this would be a really good playthrough to get through, but I am still making progress on the eggs as much as I can. Oxide on the Ruby team was so sick. You used that build in Emerald Tower. Was it any good in Emerald Premier? My main fear with that Registeel build is that Gengar just completely walls you. So... don't worry, I'll get a shiny Venonat soon. Thanks, Thomas. That's the kind of support I need. I'll keep going. I'll keep moving. Yeah, Sandy, you've had some pretty good shinies, dude. Some of your shinies have had some absurd stats. What am I hunting Swampert on? I already have it, Mike. I already have the Swampert. It was during my egg hunt that I do at the end of every stream where I'm going for the Cubone and the Eevee when I hatch those eggs. That starter that I selected, I had just been selecting Swampert or Mudkip for the longest time, and it ended up being shiny. So I have one of those now as well. So I definitely have access to a shiny Swampert that will carry a lot of teams just because of how good Swampert is. The stats are fine. They're nothing to write home about, but they're good enough. I think that shiny Swampert is going to be really, really clutch. Oh, wait. I have shiny Sea King now, too. Am I doing Quick Claw Horn Drill shenanigans? Are we doing a Quick Claw Horn Drill shenanigan stream? Probably not. I want to make a team with Swampert, Ampharos, and Altaria. The issue is that 2 of those Pokemon are really, really bad. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use... some Pokemon I just don't think I'll be able to use, right? Like Shiftry, I'm getting use out of in the Dome because I can do Endure Salac Explosion and still get wins. Like, it has such a nice little niche there. But what niche is Ampharos ever going to fill? Being bad? Maybe I could use Altaria, like, with a Perish Song strategy if I were to ever get Wob. That was actually part of my plan, was to do Altaria, Perish Song, and Wobbuffet. I thought that would have been a cool little combo, but didn't end up getting the shiny Wob this year in Safari Zone. Impish Metagross is going to be a demon. Sandy, you're going to have a good little selection of Pokemon to make a team with. Gengar was a pain, but it was great with Salamence and Lantern. You have to double check. But got around 80 wins. Dude, yeah, that'll get you where you need to be, Premier. Nice. 80 wins is no laughing matter, man. That's... what is gold? 70? 70 is gold, so that's clean gold. Not too bad. Any plans, Sean, to migrate some Mons to Gen 4 if I play those games at some point? I plan on doing a Dream Team quest of Platinum. So, with that being said, I probably won't bother sending any Gen 3 Pokemon up. I wouldn't dupe them if I was going to. I would send up the Pokemon I already have dupes of. For example, I have 7 extra Swablues that I'm doing nothing with. I have I have 2 other shiny Nuzleaf that I don't really need. So I could potentially see transferring them up if I wanted to use them somewhere in Gen 4. But I do really like the idea of keeping the Pokemon shiny within their region. I think it's... I kind of like it. It seems... keep them where they belong, you know what I mean? Now, one shiny that I had not thought much about, which I could see being decent as a teammate with Swampert, is I have a shiny Machop that I got, which could end up being, obviously, Machamp. And that I could see being pretty decent. Like, they don't really cover each other very well, but I just think they both could hit hard enough to matter. So maybe I put Machamp with Porygon and Swampert. I bet that could work. Just because they're all 3 decent enough Pokemon. I can't wait to use a team with synergy. I think that's going to be so cool. General Bert. What's going on, General Bert? We're streaming, buddy. We're streaming some Crystal tonight. Going for Oddish. It's currently sitting at, what is that? 11,324 encounters on phase 2. I really, really want to play the game again. So the sooner I get the Oddish, the better. Special Machamp, yes. What is Machamp's base special attack? Like 40 or something? Isn't it really, really bad? Hang on. Let's see. 65? That's way better than I thought it was. No, I'm not doing... I am not making my shiny Machamp special. That's not nice. I'm not going to do that to him. Poor man. Okay. Sorry guys, I gotta make sure my character is still fishing in RuneScape. There we go. What are my rules for Crystal playthrough, Sean? Yeah, we're doing all shinies. So the shiny team is going to be Typhlosion, Bellossom, Hitmontop, Sneasel, Skarmory, and then Suicune. But since Suicune, Skarmory, and Sneasel are a little bit later on, I will also use some of the other shinies that I get along the way. For example, I phased and I got a shiny Psyduck. I'm going to end up using him on the team. I'll probably end up using the shiny Gyarados as well, just because I'm going to need more teammates than I have, right, just to get through some fights. But it is shinies only, yeah. Tauros is only 40 Beavries? Yeah, obviously 65 is no good, but I thought it was bad. I thought it was worse than that. Tauros must have been what I was thinking of. Because I do remember seeing, and that's exactly what it probably was, Beavries, is in the factory they gave Tauros like Flamethrower or some foolishness like that, and I was like, why did they do that? Look at this thing's base attack. It's terrible. What are you going to do? General Bert, your first ever shiny was a Paris in silver, named him Gold Caps. I like that one, man. I like that one. Good on you for getting the shiny Paris. I do not want one. That's a 5% encounter I want nothing to do with. Francacious. I think I said that right. Let me know if I didn't. Good to see you, pal. Finally caught a stream after finding that shiny Hitmonch and the blue gloves. Yeah. Am I gonna be on much longer? Probably another hour. Probably got another hour or so left. Maybe longer, depending on how things are going. But yeah, I'm anticipating at least a 3 or so hour stream today. Does sleep activate Guts trickery? Okay, there we go. Thomas answered it for me. I had no clue, to be honest. Sleep does not work on Guts. So I'm guessing Freeze probably doesn't either. Although there's nothing you could really do with Guts Freeze. Right? So. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I'll use the shiny Gyarados because I'm giving it. I might as well. It's free. So. Plus, I'm going to need the team space anyway. Tyro. Once I get out of Oddish. When I get out of Oddish, I will only have... Originally, it was just going to be Quilava and Oddish. Now I have the Psyduck, but until I get Tyrogue, which will end up being Hitmontop, I was going to be running with 3 Pokemon. So at least now I'll have the 4th, and then Gyarados is the 5th, because Tyrogue is a single hunt. Like, I won't phase on Tyrogue, because I'm just going to be hunting him through the Odd Egg. Suicune, obviously, you can't phase on. I'm not decided yet on how I want to hunt Skarmory. Let me show you guys what I'm thinking here. Hang on. We're going to do a little bit of breakdown right quick fast. Here's where I'm torn up about the Skarmory hunt. Sneasel, I'm going to phase on a ton. I'm already ready for it, because that's a rare encounter. But Skarmory, I have the ability to do something. So check this out. Let me find out where Skarm is. Skarm in Crystal is Route 45. So if we go Crystal, Route 45, and we're walking. In the morning, Skarmory is only a 5% encounter, right? That's tough. And these Pokemon aren't exactly the Pokemon I love. Gligar? Oh man, I would love Gligar. But the rest, I could give or take. Now check this out. If I do a level 27 Repel, it's 100% Skarmory, but the encounter rate is only 5%, which means it's going to take me like 3 minutes to encounter a single Skarmory, and I'm going to be burning through Repels. Ugh, right? Like, is that how I want to do it? I feel like it is. I could then also instead do a level 25, in which case the encounter rate triples, but Skarmory's only 33%. I don't know. Then we look at it with a 24 Repel, and here's where things get kind of cool, right? Because then we have a 50% chance of Gligar, and we still have about a 15% chance of Skarm. I haven't decided how I'm going to hunt Skarmory yet. Yeah, I don't know exactly how I want to run it. There's a few different ways I could, but I think it's going to be kind of like, as I get there, I'll try out different strategies, and whatever feels the best is what we'll end up deciding on. And then for Sneasel, he's only in one place. He's in Ice Path, which is the 3rd floor of it, right? And it's at nighttime. Yeah. Sneasel, I'm just going to be hunting straight up, because I don't think level 26 Repel does anything really for me, right? No, it makes him 10%. It makes him like it's worse. So Sneasel's going to be hunted just as is, as a 10%. That's going to suck. But Sneasel's my favorite Pokemon, and I got to do it, right? So, yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's all I got. Facade doesn't work on sleep or freeze either, Thomas. That's good to know. Shiny Oddish will feel satisfying to get for sure. I just can't wait to show you guys some more of this game, man. I want to play some more Crystal. Sleep does activate Guts. Sleep Talk Heracross is sometimes used in ADV. Where's KT to confirm? Ooh, we'll have to check with KT when he pops in at some point, Beaveries. He should be waking up in about an hour. Francacious, burning... I'm just going to call you Fran, if that's okay, pal. Burning through Repels isn't a problem, because you can soft reset when you run out. Yeah, but the encounter rate is not great. I don't know. I feel like the Gligar plus Donphan plus Skarmory wouldn't be too bad. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. And then it's like, okay, if I phase a few times, it's fine, because Skarmory is still 15%, and the encounter rate isn't too bad. We'll see. We'll see. Skarmory is the one I'm the most worried about. Sneasel, I am fully willing to suffer for, because I absolutely love this little guy. This is my favorite Pokemon of all time, not even close. So I will suffer a 10% shiny hunt for my favorite guy of all time in his introduction generation. Maybe start by not using Repel. If I phase too much, switch to using them. I think it's going to depend on how bad... Like, when we get there, Fran, I'm going to run back and forth with the Repel on and see how bad it is. Is it rough? Is it rough? Is it rock rough, really? Anyway, I just wanted to chat about that because it's been something I've been thinking about for a while. There we go. Okay. Oddish. That's not Oddish. Dude. If I get a Paris, man. A 5% Paris? Oh, I'm not going to be happy. Magnet Pull? Oh, that's right, Sandy. I should use Magnet Pull. Why didn't I think of that? I guess I just didn't know. I didn't know about using magnet pull and crystal. My bad. See, now I've shown everyone how dumb I am and how much of a chump I am. So I have to leave. Yo, Phantom Knight, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Normally we're doing some more battle-y stuff, but tonight we're chilling. Doing a little bit of shiny oddish hunting for the Crystal DTQ. But don't worry, tomorrow we're back. Tomorrow we're back in action. Tell you what, you know what we can do right now, actually, live on stream? Why don't we make the thumbnail for tomorrow? Here we go. We're gonna do this together. The only issue is last stream I screwed up. I screwed up bad, and I accidentally I edited the stock image that I use, that I took, like the one I normally edit to make the thumbnails. I edited the original, which was really annoying, because now I have to, like, download the thumbnail, I think. Content. Is this how I do it? KT told me how to do it one time, but it's been a while. I don't fully remember how I did it. I assume it was probably this. Details, maybe? Nope. Thumbnail? Download. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Save image as. We're going to call this factory 1. Okay. And then we're going to make a copy. Okay. Now we can edit. Aha! Here we go. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this live. We're going to do this live right now. So, shiny Paris would be funny. Thanks, Phantom. Maxi, thank you. But also, yeah, I'm enjoying doing a little bit of shiny hunts live. So here's what we need to do. We need to get a picture of Bright Powder from Pokemon. So we're going to open in new tab. Here, we'll do this here. Open a new tab. We're going to copy this image. We're going to go into MS Paint. We're going to paste the image, and we're going to cover Sunflora with Bright Powder. Then we're going to look up image of toilet. But I'm going to do this off screen because you never know. I don't trust Google Images. Here we go. Open image in new tab. All right. And we're going to copy this image. Oh, there we go. Look at that toilet. Okay. We're going to have Bright Powder toilet on screen. This is one of my more cursed thumbnails. I'll be honest. I'm not a thumbnail guy, but this is something different. And then what do we want our last image to be? How about Noland? How about we put Noland on the screen? Noland Pokemon Emerald. And then we can open this image. Copy that. Let's put Noland on as well. And we'll make the text here that we normally put right here. We'll make this say Bright Powder Toilet. Yeah. I like this. This is really coming together. This might be some of my best art yet. Bright Powder Toilet. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. And then in red down here, we'll put the streak where it's 56 out of 100. I like that. Okay. And now we'll save this. And there we go. There it is. That is how we make thumbnails. Thank you all for watching. Absolute cursed. He's cooking on the cursed thumbnail. Can I take a screenshot? Normally I just keep the one, I have the one image and then I just copy paste it. Like, hang on. Yeah, look at this. Look at all the copies that I do. And then just Peppy from Pokemon. But yeah. That's an interesting choice, Thomas. Yeah, no, bright powder toilet. That's how we do things around here, man. I like how the toilet image is badly centered. Is it? It probably is. I might have screwed it up. That's okay. That's the kind of effort we're going for. Thomas, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that on stream. I have no idea what you're talking about. Follow for more tips on cursed thumbnails. Ah, trickery, you're gross. Noland was trying to do number 2, but it activated focus band. You're nasty, brother. Peppy says, do a good thumbnail. Sorry, Peppy, you're going to be quite disappointed in my efforts, bud. It's good by my standards. I think that's a great one. It works. Gets the job done. People are going to see that and be like, dude, what the heck happened to Riley? Where did he go? You just remembered, am I aware of the investigation into the mechanics of Gen 2 Shinies? Oh, no. Oh, Fran, who cheated at Gen 2 Shinies? Was it Worcester? Ah! No, that's not fun. That's not fair. That's not fair. He only cheats in everything else, not shiny hunting. Allegedly. So, no, I have no idea what you're talking about, Fran. I'll be honest. This is the first I've heard of it. Am I wasting my time? Are you about to tell me that I cannot get shiny oddish and it's not real in Crystal and it doesn't exist? If so, just tell me now. Just rip the band-aid off. I'm okay with it. I'll be alright. I'll only rage a little bit. Oh, oddish. Your default colors are beautiful, but I prefer something a little more exotic. Hopefully you're here tomorrow for the factory stream premiere. Because if you think that's modern art, wait till you see how I perform live at 5. Yo, Phantom, thank you for the sub, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here in the community, my man. I appreciate it. Now, normally, we have a like goal of 30 likes for every factory stream. Because when I'm putting in my shifts at the factory, I need the likes to feed my family. But tonight, we don't have to worry about it. There's no like goal. So you guys can just, you can hold on to those likes. I don't need them tonight. You can save them for someone else. I'm sure someone else needs them. But yeah, don't worry about liking the stream today. Some people in the full odds community started to investigate Gen 2 shiny mechanics after all of them were going 40k plus for single shiny. Oh no. Oh no. Sonics alone did 77k for Magmar and was 50k for Ponyta. They were suspecting the shiny mechanic was bugged in Gen 2. Oh, Fran, the more I read this, the more I'm hurting, brother. The more I feel pain. I don't like the sounds of this. Time to do oddish eggs, Beaveries. The more I read from Fran, the more worried I am. Burnt leaves? Yeah, they're like, in Gen 2, they're like a yellowy gold. Ish. 9 children left. Yeah, I need to work on getting some more, man. I need a little bit more. Oh, Paris, go away. Do I have one of those cursed trainer IDs, Fran, where all of my shinies take over 12,000 encounters? Is it one of those situations where you start thinking your game's bugged? Just thought it would be a good idea to prepare you mentally for the 5 shinies I have ahead of me. Don't say that. I don't like that. I don't like that sound, dude. I don't want to think about it. Level 11 Hoot Hoot is a pretty weird Battle Factory draft, Julian. Thanks, pal. I'm doing my best, okay? These Pokemon are not the ones I want. I am hunting the ones that I'm after. Did they find anything, or did they just get unlucky? That's what I'm waiting for. Has there been a discovery? Is Gen 2 cursed, or are people just bad at getting shinies, like me? I think they weren't having success in finding anything. We're all just having terrible luck, basically. Yes! Okay, good. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with terrible luck. I've had some terrible luck. I've also had a little bit of good luck sometimes. Every now and again. Very rarely. You know. Sometimes my Dawn fan will 1v1 a Suicune. Stuff like that. Nothing crazy. Just small things, you know. Honestly, that might be my favorite. Whoa, that scared me. What's up, Sandy? Hello, Sandy. Sandy is in the Discord. Yes, heads up, by the way, folks. I am in Discord right now while I am streaming. So if you'd like to come hang out and chat while we shiny hunt, feel free. Sandy's here. Oh, I think... Yes, she is. Yvonne's home. She's home a little early, but... Hey, sweetheart. Welcome home. I am still live shiny hunting Oddish. But yeah, what was I saying before Sandy gave me a heart attack? Oh yeah, we were talking about my Dawn fan 1v1ing Suicune being that was easily my favorite moment so far in the factory experience. You will double your likes and give it to Beaveries. Fine. I mean, I did kind of say I didn't need it, so it's fine. The only full-on shiny you have, Sean, is your Ampharos from Gold. Crazy, strange, weird fact, by the way. You cannot get Ampharos in Crystal. The Mareep line is fully absent from Crystal. I guess I don't get to use Mareep in this game. Thankfully, I do have a copy of Gold, so I will be able to complete the decks, but yeah, just kind of a strange omittance there.
That's pretty cursed.
Yeah, I mean, Ampharos is kind of like the Pokemon to have on your Gen 2 team.
Yeah, that's like Meditite not being an Emerald.
Okay. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I just turned him up, Beavers. You guys should be able to hear Sandy now.
Yeah, notoriously quiet.
Well, that's because I have to turn everything up to the point that it's very loud in my ears so that the stream can hear it. But I'm willing to suffer for the people, you know.
You're just a goat.
But you're also quiet, Sandy, generally speaking.
What do they tell me?
You're a quiet fella.
I want to say thanks for doing all those encounters so I can come in and just get my shiny real quick and head out.
I do my best. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You know, in the RNG manipulate community, I found that Gen 2 is impossible to RNG manipulate. Yes! Oh, finally a win. A win for the real shiny hunters. Let's go. Amaryllis isn't here for that one, so it's not as fun, but yeah, we like to tease around here. You're completing the Emerald decks and noticing a lot of odd Pokemon left out, like Roselia. Is Roselia not an Emerald? I know Zangoose isn't, because, you know, he's the coolest Pokemon ever, and they had to restrict him to only one game. But Roselia, not an Emerald. I wouldn't have put that. Ugh. Yeah, no RNG manips in Gen 2. Roselia is Sapphire Trickery. Not even in Ruby. Wow. What is Roselia's exclusive counterpart in Gen 3? I can't even think of anything, to be honest. I got no idea. Because, like, Seviper, Lunatone... Seviper, Zangoose, Lunatone, Solrock, things like that, like, that is those are duos that are exclusive, and I can see why. I can't think of who Roselia's duo is. I know Mawile and Sableye are a duo. Obviously, the Lotads and the Seedots. Is it Surskit? You would think it's a single evolution Pokemon. I can't think of who it would be. Okay, I gotta look it up. That's gonna bother me. Ruby Saf exclusives. Alright. Let's take a look. I have been debated. I did it. Okay, we're good. Roselia is not exclusive to Sapphire. It's exclusive to Ruby and Sapphire, but it is also in Ruby. I think I hit all of the exclusives. I did the Seedot, the Lotads, Mawile, Sableye, Zangoose, Viper, Solrock, Lunatone. Yeah, and then obviously Kroger and Gordo there. So, all right, I'm happy with that. I did good. Beavers, you didn't use Roselia until Gen 4? Were you running Eviolite Roselia with like leftovers and things like that? Or not, or Leech Seed? I don't know why you'd use Roselia and not Roserade though. Speaking of Roserade, Sandy.
Shout out Roserade.
Shout out Roserade. So is Roserade going to be on the team with Metagross? Is that a Metagross team up right there?
Probably not, just because that's a really big fire weakness.
Yeah. Ground.
Earthquake is also.
Yeah. Ground's not great.
I used it. I used it with Heatran Suicune the other night.
That's a solid
it worked
team.
Kind of well, but grass just isn't very good.
No.
In Gen 4, it's kind of hard to make work on a team. Like I talked to Benson about it a little bit, but there's just like it's hard to run the fire water grass core because there's so much overlap between water and grass offensively that it just kind of stagnates.
Firewater Grass is good defensively, I find. And then, like, Dragon Steel Water is good offensively.
Yeah, that's the core I'm running right now. I'm running Suicune, Heatran, Garchomp, and it's, like, destroying the tower. Granted, those are all busted Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a pretty good set.
It's a lot of fun, too, to, like, actually win.
It's nice to have a good team every now and again. That's true.
Yeah.
A copy of Pokemon Box was at your local game stores for sale for $1,400. Julian, are you in NA? Is that an NA price? Because
that is most definitely.
Dude, for NA, $1,400 is not bad if it's complete in box. Like, that's not that bad. If it has the memory card, that's really, really good. But no, I'll also be just getting a PAL version because PAL, from what I understand from Motive, PAL box works with any Ruby Sapphire cartridge. So I can use my Ruby Sapphires in PAL box. Sean, grass being so bad makes you sad. Grass is really bad, but every once in a while, like, if you have a Pokemon with a grass move, you're like, ooh, this is really good. This is really good right now. But it's rare. I find grass got really, really good in Gen 7. Right around the time you had things like Kartana floating around, and Mega Venusaur, that's, I feel like, when grass really took off.
Yeah, I feel like Fairy type was kind of proxy for grass getting good because so many grass types are grass poison.
Yep, or they just get poison coverage.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're running types in Gen 3, grass and fire are some of the worst. I think Bug is probably the worst, right? I feel like Bug's the worst in Gen 3. Like, what Bug's... It's like Heracross. Scizor in Gen 3 isn't good, though. Like, he needs Bullet Punch. I feel like it's just Heracross. Maybe, like, Ninjask. Ninjask can do some stuff. But in my head, I think Bug is still the worst type in Gen 3. Max, I thought Box was... Yeah, I thought Box was closer to three grand. Dude, I would take $1,400. Although, Maxi, you and I are probably thinking Canadian. Whereas 1400 USD is probably like 2300 Canadian. So it's still actually a pretty pricey game for sure. EV Lights Gen 5. You never had a Roselia. Oh, I thought you said meant like you never used one. Hidden Power Grass is valuable and competitive because of Swampert. Yes. Grass type is not good. Grass attacks feel good to have. That's why Sceptile, like Special Sceptile, I think it's Sceptile 4 in the factory, where he has Dragon Claw, Thunder Punch, Crunch, and Leaf Blade. Every now and again, man, that Pokemon feels crazy good. Now, it's no Starmie 3, don't get me wrong. But 31 IV Sceptile 4 feels very powerful. You would go buy it if you didn't just close on your house, Julian? Congratulations, man. I think that might be a little bit more important. A place to store your virtual Pokemon or a place to store everything you are as a human being? I think you have to choose the latter there.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a page on the battle?
Pokemon Box is definitely one of those games you'll be loading onto the ROM of your modded cube, Sean. Yeah, that makes more sense. I like having the physical thing, so I'm just going to go with the PAL version because I have a region unlocked Wii that I can use. So, there you go. A house is more important, Maxi? I think you might be right.
What was I going to do? I think I'll just do my daily tasks after the software set.
What are your daily tasks? Does Gen 4 have dailies?
Yeah, just like running and collecting all my berries from the 2 free berries you get.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The lottery and I think what my swarm is and what my Pokemon Mansion swarm is. And...
Julian, your plan is to mod a Wii, use Box through that, or get the PAL version? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm planning on modding my Wii to get a ranch on it so I can get the Mew.
Yeah, Ranch is the goofy sprite, like Rumble sprite one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
I like that one. It's cute.
Cradilly is pretty cool. Grass is weak to... Cradilly Trickery, one of Donnie's favorite Pokemon of all time. Donnie, my best boy. His favorite it might even be his favorite Pokemon, to be honest, at this point, because of how much he loved using it in Omega Ruby when he shiny hunted it. It's fun. Like, when you build what him and I call the Immortal Dilly with, like, Leech Seed, Protect, Leftovers, Giga Drain, Toxic, dude, it feels mean. It feels very mean. What song mix have I been using for stream, Sean? I will show you right now, broski. It is... You'll be able to see this as well. Check this out. It is... I YouTubed DMCA free Pokemon Lo-Fi, and it is Futaba Cafe. I really enjoy it. I think they have a nice little mix, and it's 5 hours, basically 6 hours long. So... Gotta breed one for sure, Trickery. Beavers, you got confirmation that Guts Sleep Talk works? Does Machamp learn Sleep Talk? He does. And he learns Rest. Cross Chop Earthquake, probably? Cross Chop Earthquake. God. I wish I had Hidden Power Ghost, but I know that I don't. I don't know exactly what my Hidden Power is. Can we find out? Hang on. I open Ruby? No, I do not have Hidden Power Ghost. So yeah, it would probably have to be Earthquake Cross Chop. Or maybe Brick Break. I feel like Cross Chop's better though, especially for shiny Pokemon with suboptimal stats. I think you need the extra damage. So I think I just have to risk the Bisque. You bought Ranch back in the day, Sean, as a kid, and you still have that Wii? All your OG Mons are locked to your original trainer ID, which you have no idea what it is. So what does that mean, Sean? Like, do you need to enter your trainer ID like into a little screen to figure out which? I've never used Ranch, so I just don't know.
Pretty sure it's like specific to the save file, because I know in order to get the Mew, it has to be all from the same save file.
Oh, so like your save of Ranch is locked to whatever your save file ID is. So like if he doesn't still have that save file, he'd have to recreate it in like PK Hex to access his Ranch save.
I believe so.
I bet if you were really, really smart, you could put together some kind of robot that could like force its way in, that could eventually find the actual correct number. Ugh, that would be hard though. That's like cracking a vault level technology you would need. Julian, you have your original family Wii with your old Pokemon Ranch. You can look at all your cringe from when you were 13. Very nice. Our my Wii that I have, if you load up like the Mii Finder, you'll see all of our Miis from when we were kids as well. So,
that's cool.
Yo, what's going on? Amaryllis is stepping into the chat. Trickery, you want to make a bulk? Ooh, revenge. Revenge sleep talk after resting could be slick. Also, I'm just now noticing it. I don't think it's supposed to be. But have you ever seen, like, on this Venonat sprite, on my mouse here, that's like the anger symbol. That's like the Primeape anger symbol. Is Venonat angry at me? I don't think it's supposed to be, but that's what it looks. I've only just now clocked that little triad or quadrant of red. I think Venonat's supposed to be angry with me for getting into battle with it. Venonat, you gotta grow up.
Well, I guess we'll see when you get the shiny one if it changes to blue and it isn't angry anymore.
You shut your mouth. The only shiny we're gonna see tonight is Oddish.
Yeah, let me go find it.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it's locked to individual trainer IDs, man. That's a bummer. You know what I really wish is that in Coliseum or XD, they gave you enough bank space, what would you call Pokemon box spaces to have your whole Pokemon? Because like my living dex lives on Ruby, but how much cooler would it be if I could have it live on Coliseum, and then I could see all my Pokemon in 3D? Could I spread it across both games? Is there enough there? I feel like it's only 4 boxes, though, in Coliseum. Maybe there's more in, maybe there's more in XD? I don't know. I think that would be slick, though. Swamp Johnson. Swamp Johnson. Welcome to the stream. Dude, that's a killer name, dude. It reminds me of Doc Johnson, which is a character in RuneScape. If you know, you know. Thank you so much for the sub, Swamp Johnson. I absolutely love that name. Oh my god. Julian, Coliseum serves as an extra place to back up extra valuable mons. That's true. Yeah. Make a little dupe of them, put them on your Coliseum save file. I always just back up my saves using the GB operator and then keep it in my Google Drive. Works out. Thank you for the luck, Swamp Johnson. I think I'm gonna need it to get this this Oddish. 11,402 encounters so far. We'll probably go for another 20 minutes or so ish, give or take, and then we'll call it. Call it a stream. Probably will still keep shiny hunting in Discord, to be honest. But I'll hop off stream because I think Yvonne wants to come play some Pokemon Scarlet on the Switch too. So we're gonna let her out.
Not win the lottery today.
No lottery wins.
No lottery wins. I need to make
bit of
more save files.
You're a little bit of a chump, pal. A little bit of a chump.
I've been told that
Yeah.
on occasion.
It's alright though, I still love you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, Oddish, where you at?
That message about the shiny odds and crystal. Ooh.
That started scaring me, man. If I found out I've been here for 280 hours or whatever it is, just hunting for nothing, oh, pain. Although you know what, to be fair, it's not nothing. I got a shiny Psyduck out of the deal. Like I do have something to show for my effort, and I think that's a pretty cool looking Pokemon. But I just want to play the game.
Yeah, no. That's a long one.
There we go. Oh.
And to see if I can get dive balls today.
What's your favorite? The balls that Kurt makes. What are those called? Apricorn? Apricorn ball? Yeah. What's your favorite apricorn ball? Same to you guys in the chat. For me, I'm gonna probably go with. Oh, I think it's probably the lure ball. I really like the lure ball. A lot. I think it looks really slick. Dryad.
I'm an enjoyer of the love ball.
Dude, love ball's up there. Love, friend, and lure are like my favorites, but I don't know. I think I like lure more than love. I'm preferring love because of the animation when you send it out, like the hearts that go around the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot.
Also like the heavy ball.
Heavy,
cool
yeah.
one.
Heavy ball's really cool. I think he's blue, Dryad. I would say Shiny Psyduck is blue more than he is purple. Dryad, you're going lure or heavy? Yeah, solid options. Zekrom-ite. Dude, that's a... Oh, could you imagine? Oh my god, could you imagine Mega Zekrom? Oh my god, that would be horrifying. Which is harder, shiny hunting or getting perfect IVs? In Gen 3, honestly... Oh, that's close, dude. I think it's close, I think it's close. I think getting perfect IVs in Gen 3, if you want 5 perfect IVs... I would say that is more difficult than getting a shiny in Gen 3. In my opinion.
Yeah. I think the IVs takes it.
Yeah. 5 perfect
can
IVs is brutal.
You can reroll over a perfect IV, which I just think is kind of ridiculous.
And think about it this way, right? Like, let's say, for example, you want Snorlax, okay? And you want to have 5 perfect IVs on Snorlax. You want HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. For whatever reason, you want all 5 of them. Well, you're also going to want your Snorlax probably to have thick fat. And you're going to want your Snorlax to have the correct nature. So that is a 50-50 for the correct nature, a 50-50 for the correct ability, and you need to roll all 5 perfect IVs. That is so astronomically rare. I think that's way harder to do than just getting a shiny. Yeah. IVs is going to take more effort. Yeah. And then shinies is time spent. I guess it's all just time spent, to be honest, really, when you look at it. Like, nothing is more difficult than the other. But I think shiny hunting is a little bit easier to do because you're just kind of chilling, right? With IVs, you have to check the IVs of every Pokemon you hatch. And every once in a while, you'll hatch a Pokemon that you think might be perfect, so you have to go level it up and check the stats as you level it up. just to find out that the stats aren't good, and you got baited, and it had 29 IVs instead of 31, which is rough.
Yeah. Yo. And I feel like you hear about people like, oh, I got a shiny in 100 encounters. It was so quick. I've never heard anyone feel like, yeah. I got my 5 IV eggs super fast.
Exactly, man.
I accidentally found a 5 IV egg.
Beefers, you're going heavier moon. Ooh, Moonball. Moonball's really good too, actually. I feel like Moonball, there's a few balls that I think are meant for individual Pokemon, and I think the Moonball was designed for Shiny Umbreon. I think if you're ever going to try and get a Shiny Umbreon, I don't... Wait, you can't catch an Eevee in any balls in Gen 3. Ah, how cool would it be? I don't think you can even do it in Gen 4. But a Shiny Umbreon in a Moonball? Mwah, that is clean.
So you can catch Eevee in Gen 4 in one spot that I'm aware of.
Really?
But you can't get a Moonball in that game.
You can trade it over, right?
You can't trade the apricot balls.
You can't have Pokemon hold them?
Nope.
Oh, what a scam.
Right? Because I thought about doing the same thing and stocking up on my my lifetime save with a bunch of cool balls. And when I started to do it, I tried to trade some over. Can't hold them.
Bogus. Immunity is better, Thomas. I can see that. It was more so just as an example. Zekrom Snorlax is... Oh, I'm talking about if you're doing eggs. Because in order to get, like, realistically, in order to get perfect IVs, you have to hatch. I don't think there's a world where you soft reset for perfect IVs. Ever. I just don't think that makes sense. I think you have to breed for them. Zekrom, you like Thick Fat with Rest, Crunch, Body Slam, and Curse. And a Berry to wake it up. Oh, that's probably Gen 4, I think you're talking about. Because in Gen 3, Crunch is a special move. So that wouldn't really do much for Snorlax. You would prefer, like, Shadow Ball. But I really like Rest Snorlax with Curse is solid. Trophy Guard. There you go, Beavers.
Yeah, it's one of the 5% daily spawns in the post game. People tend to do it with the Poke Radar because it's such a low percent encounter.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I know. I've tried using the Poke Radar and like it's just not for me. It's not satisfying to use.
Also, Sandy, the music that's currently playing on stream, that is Drift Veil. I might have changed to Lure and Moonball. Moonball, yeah, Moonball is pretty sick, Double T. Trickery, you bred a 4 IV parent with a random wild Vulpix with less than 70, and you got 5. Dude, yeah, I mean, you take what you get, right? What am I doing? Oh, run away. Moonball for Lunatone isn't a banger as Umbreon would have. Yeah, I think Umbreon is the true moon Pokemon more than Lunatone. Dude, you know what's insane to me? In Pokemon Sun and Moon, Lunatone and Solrock are not obtainable. Like, you can't catch them. You have to transfer them in.
Oh.
What?
Is that surprising?
Like, what a blunder. What an absolute miss.
I'm surprised it's not on, like, a battle pass you need to buy.
No, that was before then. Sun and Moon were before that.
Oh, true.
Fire Red has breeding? Yeah, it does. Right? Fire Red has breeding, as does Leaf Green. There's a daycare there. It's on one of the Sevi Islands, right? Is it Island 6? Someone help me. I think it's on Sevi Islands. Breeding is rough because you can do everything right and be unlucky for so long. Yup. Yes, sir. My Marowak was tough. Getting 5 perfect IVs on Marowak was not easy. Because not only did I need 5 perfect IVs, I also got my Hidden Power. I got Hidden Power 70 Bug on Marowak, which in Gen 3 is crazy good. It's so solid for that Pokemon. 4 Island. Thank you, boys. Appreciate you. Pokemon Company sell... Yeah, Like, how do you miss that? How do you screw that up? I don't know. Yeah, if you're gonna do any breeding, you want to breed on Emerald 100% of the time. The path is easier to run back and forth, and you have access to Flame Body for faster eggs. So, if you have the ability to, make sure you do your breeding on Emerald. Fire bread. Oh, crap. That's actually really good. That's really good. Zekrom did a good one there, dude. There's in Emerald only Zekrom. Emerald is where Flame Body started working for eggs.
What would be the leaf green equivalent of fire bread?
I don't know.
It'll come to me.
I don't know. I'm working on it. It has to be more natural, right? It has to be off the top. It can't be.
Yeah. It can't be forced.
Yeah. What is the leaf green equivalent of fire bread? Is it leaf cream? Are we having leaf cream and fire bread together? It might be leaf cream. Kind of nasty, though.
A little bit.
Oh, Sean says leaf cream. Okay. I think it's leaf cream.
Yeah.
Leaf seed? It's not... You can't eat... I mean, I guess you could eat seed. Is it like a sunflower seed? But you can't really eat sunflower seeds. You kind of suck on them and spit them out. Don't clip that out of... Don't do that. Shut up. Ooh, I like this tune. This is a good tune. Leaf dream? A dream? A cream dream? Yuck.
Okay.
No, I think it's leaf cream. Yeah, we got fire bread and leaf cream. What else we got? All right, probably go for another 10 or so minutes here, folks. What can we get the encounters up to? Can we go like 11-4? Can we go 11-5? Do I think I can get 11-5 if we really hustle hard in the next 10-15 minutes? Leaf cream. There we go, Zekrom. We got leaf cream. Nice. Don't worry about it. Prof, there's been some questionable things said on stream today. That one was by far the most outlandish. Nah, it's okay. It'll be fine.
We got 10 minutes to beat that.
No, we don't. We do not have to beat that. Thomas, don't bring up the team name that we one time used on stream. Don't bring that one up, because that might be the most absurd thing that's ever been on screen. Who has Flame Body and Emerald? Slugma, Magcargo, Magby, Magmar. Who else? Is that it? I think that might be it.
I don't know if Cameron has it in that game, but he gets magma.
Magma armor, I think, works. I think magma armor also works. Yeah, Beavery, there you go. Beavery's got it. Slugma's the easiest, because he's everywhere in Gen 3. Is there a Pokemon in Leaf Green with magma armor or flame body? I mean, obviously it doesn't work in Leaf Green, but I don't think there is, right? It doesn't work for breeding anyway, so it doesn't matter, but yeah.
I went and found a Psyduck and evolved it to show this dude, and he had the nerve to give me luxury balls.
Luxury balls are sick. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you can buy them.
Yeah. He saved you some money.
I wanted dive balls. I can't buy those.
Ah. I guess you're too much of a chump.
You keep saying that, dude. Keep saying it.
Is Magmar and Leaf Green? I thought Magmar was Fire Red and... What is it? Electabuzz was Leaf Green. I thought they were exclusives. Maybe not, though. No, because I used Electabuzz in the Fire Red Nuzlocke. Ignore me. Ignore me entirely. Never mind.
Does he know?
I don't know. Slugmuzz and Mount Ember. Okay, there's pie on my face, y'all. I was not only wrong, I was double wrong. I don't think we're going to hit 11.5. Maybe we'll do... 11... Let's do 11,450. Let's do 7 more encounters, y'all, and then we're going to call it, because I am about ready to wrap it up. It's been just about 3 hours, so not too bad.
Solid sesh.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Wow.
Even though we didn't get anything from it.
Yeah, but the number got bigger.
Number did go up. Number went up. That's nice. I like number go up.
Right?
All right, so as we round down, we wind things out, we're getting ready to go. I will remind y'all, tomorrow we are back in the factory, going for the 100 win streak. We are 56 wins down right now, which means we're over halfway there. This final round, this round of 56 to 63, is easily the most difficult round in my opinion. So, I hope to see you there. Make sure you've dropped a sub so you don't miss it. If you're interested in the factory, that is. What do we got? We got 3 more encounters after this. We have 1 oddish. Show me 2 more oddishes. How about that? Odds are pretty good to see 2 oddish. Thomas, you love using Vaporeon and Pokemon Fire Brett. Nope. Dude, I almost read it out. Like, I was nearly there, but I stopped myself. That's 1, by the way. That's 1 oddish. Okay. There's Paris. Okay, that's a 5%er. We need this last Pokemon to be oddish. Give me the 3 oddish. You prefer Jolteon? I think Jolteon's my favorite evolution. Jolteon's pretty slick. All right, oddish. There it is.
Awesome.
All right, y'all. That is it. That is 11,450 encounters on Phase 2 for Shiny Oddish. Maybe next time. Maybe later tonight. Maybe I end stream and I do 50 more encounters and then we're laughing because I get the Shiny. We'll see. We'll find out. I hope you guys enjoyed the Shiny Hunting stream. It's a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed than the stuff we normally do. If you have enjoyed, feel free to drop a like. You don't need to. I don't need to feed anyone today, but it is always appreciated. Dropping a sub to make sure you're here for tomorrow's stream or Saturday's stream or any other stream I do in the future would also be slick. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out with me and doing some Crystal Shiny Hunt action. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow for the factory stream. If I don't see you tomorrow, don't forget I'm live on Saturday for some more streaming. And if I don't see you Saturday and I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you when I'm looking at you, folks. Take care and have a good one.